It's like, no, that's me. Sorry about the music. I got a new ass computer. Haven't hooked it up to the tracks yet, and it's late. And it'll take me forever because I got to download a bunch of bullshit. So you're not getting any sort of Will Smith this episode, but enjoy it nonetheless.
Episode 69, dude.
Man,
you didn't even know.
I didn't even. You
I went to move.
so
You're
so happy to surprise
I went
me.
to move my car, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's episode 69." That's so funny to think about all the really serious podcast like Serial, and they're like Serial episode 69, and in their head, all they're thinking is like pussy.
This is Serial episode 69. Sweet.
In honor of episode 69, we're actually in the 69 position.
We are going to do this
holding
entire
our
podcast from the 69.
just holding mics where our dicks would be. Speaking. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, it's episode 69. I've been waiting for this.
This is it,
for
man.
approximately 68 episodes.
For 69
we did episode
weeks.
1. And I was like, I can't wait till 69 comes.
Got any good 69 stories?
No, I mean, just I haven't really. That gets as you get older, that becomes things like girls outgrow and start to like try not to do.
Yeah.
Chicks avoid 69 and like the plague.
Yeah,
After like the 1 year in,
69 is fucking sweet.
it's so fucking fun.
Get your dick sucked.
Yeah. It's like playing.
And
It's
a
like playing a
butthole.
video game by yourself forever, and someone busts up a second controller, and you're like, "Yo, you want to play with me?" And they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah," and you're like, "This is awesome,
This game's so much better.
so fun."
We're both playing.
Yeah, though it never really works well. It's tough.
I've never nutted off a 69, dude.
No, dude, I
I don't
can't.
think anyone ever has.
I don't think anyone's ever dual like.
Gone to completion on a 69.
There's got to be people out there who have.
Oh, for sure. But
I have a friend who ate a stripper's ass, so like anything's possible. There's definitely
damn,
or
he ate a stripper's ass.
yeah.
I had a friend who paid show and tell. He paid $75, and they let him jerk off.
Oh yeah, they let you do that in
He
the
went
private
in the back room and jerked off
in the private
for
booth.
$75. He jerked off.
Yeah, you can do that.
It's
They'll
hilarious.
even let you do a thing where like they'll put a condom on you and they'll just like dry hump you till you come.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but to like be like, all right, pay us $75
Yeah.
and you just sit in a corner.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, fuck. But when you're at the strip club, you're so fucking charged up that will seem like you're like, yeah, I could probably
see, I don't get charged up there.
see. Yeah,
I just walk in and I'm just like, this is crazy.
as soon as one of
this
those
is weird.
So when you go to as soon as I get me too'd at the strip club, like the strippers will walk around and grab your fucking dick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As soon as you get me too'd, I get charged, and I'm just like, I'm like a cat. I
She
have like,
likes me.
I have this weird aggression in my body. I'm like, get this fucking out of me.
Episode 69, dude.
But yeah, that's a tough sell, just jerking. And plus, too, the chicks.
We gotta bring back 69 and hard.
I try, dude. I try once a week, and it's like, nah, I don't do
You go for a 69 once a week?
no, but I try.
Damn.
No, not once a week,
That'd
but
be
I do
awesome.
try. I was fucking around, but I go for it like once a month easily. I'll be like, let's do a little 69. Just like no.
Nice.
And if you ever get a 60, it's like a fucking it's like a rodeo. It's like if you last like 8 seconds in 69 position before one of you is like, all right, enough, we're done.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're 69 for like 2 seconds, like all right, I'm done.
Hell yeah.
I think girls are a lot more conscious of their buttholes being right up your nose.
What would you rather do? Get shot in the head or 69 with your dad?
69, my dad.
Yeah.
No,
Agreed.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you would. And you both have to finish. That's my closer, by the way.
That's such a sick fucking
Listeners, like,
closer.
what
It
the
doesn't
fuck?
matter. I've heard it so many times live, and every time we start to do it, I go, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes,
It is
yes.
funny to hear the
It's
crowd.
so fucking funny.
There's usually like a split second while the crowd's processing what I just said.
Yeah.
And then it's just,
you hear a
my
couple people
God.
like, then everyone starts laughing.
Yeah, but that is a tough one.
Yeah, it's impossible to figure out. It depends how old your dad is. If you're like
For the sake of argument, let's say he can ejac if you work it good enough. You both have to finish or you get shot in the head.
Can you like put him on some Molly or something so it feels extra good for him?
No drugs or alcohol.
What?
Straight, sober dad 69.
Oh,
You'd have to do it.
to get shot, not get shot in the head. I think my dad's so into dying and like his death that I think he'd be like, shoot me in the head. I don't know.
Yeah, but
you both have to agree too. What if
like,
you're
Dad,
like,
don't be fucking selfish.
What if you're like, dude, I'll suck your dick, but your dad's like, no, you can't.
No,
suck
in
my
this
dick.
hypothetical, your dad has always wanted to.
That's fair. Because I just thought about that. You could have a split party thing, where then I guess your dad
then
would
you
get.
just have to face fuck your dad's dead body.
I was gonna say your dad would get shot.
You gotta
and
get
you'd
on
have
top.
to get on top. Damn, that'd be tough, dude. That'd be really tough.
Woo!
Hope that never happens. Oh, dude, we got a sponsor.
It's okay. I hope that never happens. Oh, dude, that's what I was. I know we'll get to the sponsor in a second.
Go ahead.
But I was listening to that Rape of Nanking
The
podcast,
Jocko podcast.
where Jocko was reading like the atrocities, and they were like, and the Japanese soldiers would hold guns to like Chinese dudes' heads and be like, "Fuck your mother right now."
Yep, I know.
So
In his voice, yeah, that could happen actually.
it did happen to some people.
Jesus, man.
Some people ended up having to fuck a family member at gunpoint.
Oh, yeah, it's not out of the realm of possibility, I guess.
Think if you were walking with like a hot cousin,
And you're like,
the Japs rolled up and were like, "Do it now, bing ha, bow."
yeah, you're
Actually,
like,
that's you a fucker, your cousin. I read it now.
I'd be like, all right, can you like put the gun kind of around, not in my butt, just around my butt? Yeah, that's fucking sick.
If a Japanese guy is involved in your sex, though, everything gets blurred out.
That's true.
So it would be blurry sex.
That's true. I heard that his voice and Jocko's like, and then he took the
Oh my
gun.
God.
It's like, dude, fucking relax.
Yeah.
It's like, I have to read these stories. Like, no, you don't, dude.
No, you definitely
You
don't.
don't have to do this.
Yeah, you could have just been like, imagine the worst things ever. That's what they did.
Yeah, or just be like, they put guns to them, made them have sex with their mom. Pretty fucked up. Anyway, he's like, and then the mom clutched her linen sheets and stared her son in the. I was like, all right, man, all right, dude,
yeah.
take it easy, Jocko.
For a second, she enjoyed it, but then was reminded of the horrors of war as her son raped her at gunpoint. Now, a quick word from our sponsor, Stamps.com. Are you tired of waiting at the post office thinking about raping your own mother? Well, fuck that. Just go online.
Have you done unspeakable things while in combat that you cannot believe you did? Stamps.com.
Never leave the house with your PTSD. Get inside. Stamps.com. Mail out whatever anthrax you have to.
Oh my
Dude,
god!
tell the people about our sponsor.
Oh my god, dude!
Episode 69.
Episode. This has to be some sort of cosmic thing because
It
on
is.
episode 69, I was in negotiations with a big company right now. I was in negotiations all week, dude. Going back, right now we're sponsored officially by ManhoodCanada.com. Ask me what the manhood is, dude.
What is it?
Shit. I'll tell you, dude. The Manhood Canada, or the man, I don't know what to call this thing. The manhood is for people who have been circumcised, and even people who haven't been circumcised. Well, I'll start with circumcised men first. It's not for women. If you've been circumcised, your penis is like your hand, the palm of your hand. It's rough. You don't feel it, dude.
This is the read they sent you.
No, they kind of do send some of this. So they do. The stuff they sent me was so funny because it was like, you're basically
Wait, finish your pitch, dude.
okay. So basically,
Start over.
okay, I'm starting over. ManhoodCanada.com. If you're circumcised, you got fucked.
Yeah.
That's basically the whole thing. Like if you're
Keep going with your pitch.
if
dude.
you
Don't
got
break it.
circumcised, but here's what happened. I got circed. My dick's been rubbing my jeans and shit since time immemorial, dude.
Yeah.
So your flaccid state, your dick is always trying to like it's supposed to be so sensitive that like your foreskin covers it. And this is what the guy said in the letter. It was like your dick's or your penis, he said.
said penis?
Yeah. He's like your penis is constantly trying to like shrivel back to your foreskin to be protected. But sadly, it's gone, dude. That's where I quote him. He's like, and sadly, it never finds its little nest.
He said that? He
Yeah.
said little nest?
Or little whatever the
Oh
fuck
my
it is. It's like,
God.
sadly, it never finds its little flap of skin or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh my God. That's worse than nest.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. But, so basically, our circumcised dicks are just completely bludgeoned and mute to the world. Whereas if you're uncirced, if you even touch it, like it's literally like a clitoris. It's like, oh, it's too sensitive.
Yeah.
So basically,
That's why I have one uncirced friend. He got a hand job in high school, and his nickname became Everywhere because he nutted everywhere.
because it felt
instantly.
so good for him, dude.
Yeah, we used to call him DT, deformed tallywhacker.
And now he's laughing, dude.
Now he's got a long fucking weird dick.
Yeah, but dude, that's how it's supposed to be. So we're literally like eunuchs, dude. We're eunuchs basically.
He listens to this. He's gonna text me.
He should.
We used to call him DT.
Good for fucking him, dude. Because you don't get to grow. I don't think you get to grow to your full potential. If
It
you're
was
circ.
funny though, as kids, like anybody that was different, like he had a different dick than all of us, so we all made fun
of course. You get an outcast.
Then you get older and you're just like, whatever, dude. I don't care what your fucking dick looks like.
It is funny. You probably woke up and were like, fucking dude's dick is weird as shit, dude. It is. It does make a big difference.
I think it was one of those things where we all saw it eventually.
Really?
Yeah, like you pee next to each other enough because we were together.
He showed you the he showed you the anteater.
And then like you talk to another friend like, dude, do you see his dick? It's weird, dude. we didn't know what the fuck was wrong with it. Like he's got a weird dick.
Then you guys confronted him about
pull it back to pee sometime. Yeah.
Yeah. What can happen if you're not circed is that your skin like fuses overnight.
What?
Because if you're like leaking all night and you're leaking out fucking crumb,
it leaks schmeg.
It's leaking schmeg, dude. And then you're like, you go to pee and it just goes and pops and shoots out. So basically, what the product that's sponsoring the podcast is, it's like this little, not sock, but it's something similar to a sock. You cover your dick in as you go about your business all day long, and after like a week, you get that sensitivity back. Your dick starts to come out of hiding, dude. It's not looking for its skin anymore. It can finally relax.
Finally.
So basically what's going on is this guy's going to send me like 3 or 4 of them. I'm going to wear them and talk about my journey, dude, on the podcast. So I'm so fucking happy to team up with ManhoodCanada.com, dude.
Manhood, finally a sponsor we can all get
dude,
behind.
Exactly. So dude, I'm going to start doing that though, man. Just calling up. I mean, we have enough listeners where I call these guys. I emailed them and I'm like, hey, here's my deal. I want to try your thing. Send it to me and I'll talk about it on my podcast. I have X amount of listeners. What's good? And the guy was like, yeah, dude.
The guy was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll send you some fucking socks right now.
I'll send you the dick sheath right now. And it just pissed me off because I just bought dick lotion. They have it.
Stop.
It's called.
And I said this to you before, dude.
Man
Stop
One.
fucking with your
it's
dick.
called Man One Man Oil, and it's literally for my conundrum, my
They're
dry
selling
dick.
real dong wax?
Yeah, some guy actually sells dong wax, and I paid.
And is this out of Canada?
Probably, dude.
I'd be sick if it
Canada
wasn't.
is like Silicon Valley of dong maintenance, dude. Everyone's dick in Canada is probably so fucking perfect.
That's why they're
dude.
all fucking nice.
Yeah,
They all have fucking sick dongs, dude. They got fucking uncirced dongs.
Probably so sensitive. Or if they're circed, they probably circed them and put the fucking manhood on them
Dude,
right
if
away.
those Mounties are uncirced, or if they are circed, they're just riding that saddle all day, they probably nut constantly.
Oh, it's probably
The sensitivity on your dickhead on the saddle.
You think like a vibration type setup?
Dude.
And just to be like connected to a beast like that all day. It's like a wireless docking station to charge up your hog. You're like sitting on top of a horse dick. And all day you're just fucking getting that energy.
Oh man, yeah.
God.
Shout
So-
out CBD oil too.
Yo,
dude.
CBD oil's a shit.
CBD oil.
That's another official podcast sponsor.
Yeah.
Animus CBD.
Hell yeah.
It's my company, full disclosure.
You sure you want to go public yet?
Yeah, dude.
All right, we're on the
This is
market.
the IPO. But
Yeah,
my
fucking-
website's actually pretty fucked up, so
So come to. Oh, wait,
don't go on the website
You
yet.
have a website already?
Yeah.
For your
AnimusCBD.com, yeah.
Animus CBD. Where did
Yeah.
you come up with the name?
Animus. It's just like your personal spirit, dude. Your animus.
So you came
Animus
up with the name?
means life force. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like trying to think of a sick ass name. I was like, oh, fucking animus.
What would you say your animus is?
My animus? It's just, I mean, you can have the anima, animus. The animus is like the male force. Anima is like the female force. But you can be anima. If you're anima possessed, that's where like a lot of like bitchy women are. They're anima possessed.
Dude, you're the world that you've entered.
With what?
Of like dick oils and
been in this world,
animus
bro.
And fucking.
I've been in this world.
There's just a new theory every week. I can't understand it, dude.
I get on Reddit and it's fully. I'm
Oh
like,
my god. Yeah, whatever article you see, you're just like, I'm all in.
Yeah, instantly.
Dick oil?
Yeah, dude.
Just leave it alone.
It was getting dried out. That's my problem.
Even if it's dry.
I mean, dude,
Now you got a dry dick.
I had
Leave your dick
ringworm.
alone.
I had ringworm. I blasted it with whatever the fuck they gave me, and I put it on for way too long. I dried the whole. I had literally half my
You got
dick
a
was
raisin,
dry.
dude.
Yeah, I had a fucked up dick, dude. Don't tell me to not put on vitamin E on my dick. I need it. So. But yeah, it was good, then it went bad, and now it's back to good. But
So your dick is just a mess.
it's good now.
good.
Vitamin E turned out to be the fucking
Vitamin
cure.
E.
Vitamin E capsules. I bite them open and squeeze them out on my dick before bed. But you got to put a little water on it first, and then you hit it and encapsulates the moisture.
You bite open
Yeah.
a vitamin E capsule.
Put them on my canine, bite them open. And my mom actually used to put them on me for scar when I had like stitches. My mom would like put vitamin E on my scars. So that's where I was like, this shit is probably good for your skin. Looked it up. I'm right. Cured my dick.
Manhood.com.
Manhood.com.
ManhoodCanada. Dude.
It's funny because I literally don't know what to call. I think the one they sent me to, guess what color it is?
What?
You have 3 guesses, dude.
Solid gold.
That is one of them. Okay.
I saw the one on the website.
Oh, yeah.
Solid gold. Black would be funny.
The original Black Beauty. That's getting sent to
Damn,
me.
they give you black dicks?
Oh, yeah, you can have a black dick. Yeah, it's Black Beauty.
That's nice.
Black Beauty.
Is it called Black Beauty?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it is. It's the original Black Beauty.
What's the gold one called? It's like
I forget.
the Midas
I don't know.
dick.
I don't know. But then I have one of them's like cheetah print.
One of them's cheetah print?
Yeah.
So you're going to be walking around with basically a cheetah print condom on.
Yeah.
Just walking around life.
Yeah, pretty much. And dude, I had to like divulge like my dick information to this guy. He's like, "Well, what's your flaccid circumference?" And I was like, "Yo, bro."
Did you give it to him?
Yeah, I had to. Well, I went to his site and there was a drop down menu, and it was like 6 inches, 5 inches, 4 inches, 3 inches, and I was like, I guess I'm gonna go with 3. We'll see what happens. And then he was
if it's
like,
snug, dude, you might be walking around nutting all day.
dude, my
Get a snug one on
flaccid bird is not going to be. Well, he was saying there's some excitation for like when you first put it on, you're going to chub up a little bit because your bird's like, what's this? Do we have a little friend here? And it's like, nah, dude, it's just a fucking bird helmet, dude. So then he's like, well, there's like a strap I can give you, just in case you need it. I was like, yeah, I'll take the strap just in case. It's probably not going to.
So it's like a belt buckle that hooks it on.
Yeah, so I have like a chastity. I'll be wearing like a chastity belt, and it's supposed to stretch to accommodate you if you're sleeping. It'll stretch and accommodate your fucking hard bird while you sleep. I'm gonna be fucking.
Oh my god, dude!
Dude, I'd imagine if you put this thing on and after like a week you're just like 1,000 times more sensitive. That'll be awesome.
Does it just come faster?
Yeah, bigger, faster, stronger, dude.
Nice.
And then there's other ones that actually tug.
That's what we used to call our workout in high school.
Bigger, faster.
BFS, dude.
Well,
Bigger,
there's.
faster, stronger.
I don't know if he sent me this, but there's also the Manhood Restorer, which is something that actually tugs on your foreskin all day while you're like doing your stuff. So then you actually regrow your natural foreskin around your bell end.
Nice.
So that's step 2.
Bell end?
Yeah.
Is that a term you came up with?
No, that's just a term people said. My bell end.
Bell end?
Yeah. You never heard that before?
No.
It's like shine my bell end or like lick my bell end.
Lick my bell end?
Yeah, people say that. Yeah.
Who?
This is stuff people say, dude. It's locker
Do
room
you
talk.
say this?
That's locker room talk, dude.
All right, so Manhood Canada is with the sponsorship.
Yo, check
They're
them
gonna
out,
send us
dude.
some products.
Check them
Matt's
out.
gonna use a sock condom from Canada for a month.
The best is how they told me I don't however they phrase it, they're like, with some of our smaller customers, I have to give the disclaimer that like sometimes when you sit down your penis will suck into your stomach area, and if that's the case it'll just fall off. And I was like,
Wait, whose dick is sucking inside of him?
I mean, if you have a micro bird, dude, it's pretty shitty that they're definitely leaving out the smaller bird population. He was kind of like, dude, if your bird's too small, you can't have it, bro. Sorry. And I was just like, I'll fucking rubber band this thing to my dick. I'm not calling him back like, yo, it fell off. I'm rubber banding this thing
I
on.
pray to God that thing falls off while you're in public.
I mean, I'll be at the gym. I'm going to wear definitely like compression shorts. Because if the thing falls off, I'm toast, dude.
You're doing pull-ups and cargo pants and a fucking gold manhood's gonna fall out. An Asian will see it happening.
Luckily, no one will know what it is.
No, the Asian boys will know.
He might know what a fucking
They've
manhood
done their
is.
research.
The Canadians will know. The Canadians will be like, oh,
Canada has a ton of Asians.
he's got a manhood.
A very strong manhood. A very sensitive penis.
Oh, dude, that actually reminds me. So, I mean, I'll get into the whole thing, but basically, more or less, Friday night, I was fucked up. I was fucked up, dude. I made those capsules out of my little backyard experiment. I took hash oil and made.
And that's like brewing drugs and random outside locations.
I did an alcohol quick wash. So it's like you just strip weed with cold grain alcohol, and you boil off the alcohol, and you're left with hash oil, just for the fuck of it. And I put it in capsules and figured I would try it out. I'm like, I tried to do the math on it, like the milligrammage. I'm like, way off, bro. I took this thing. I made dinner plans Friday night for like a nice dinner, dude. We were going to like Ocean Prime. So it's like basically like Capital Grill, like the shitty version of Capital Grill.
And you were fucking it.
So fucked up, dude. I told my girlfriend, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna just try one of these things. They're probably weak. And then like she's getting ready, and all of a sudden my left index finger, which by the way is still kind of numb, I don't know why, goes numb, and I'm like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden it hits me, and I was like, I can't go to dinner. And I'm pacing, and all of a sudden I'm like, fuck it, mind over matter, dude. And we did everything. I'm keeping it cool. And then I sipped. It was to the point where we're sitting there, and she looks like she's like 20 feet away from me. We're at this table, and I'm just like sitting in like a chair, like looking at her. And then I sipped seltzer water. And it was like to the point where I sipped it, and like, do you ever get really high and you eat and you like get real into the mechanics of your body digestion? You feel food moving through you. So I'm like drinking seltzer, and I felt where like the liquid went, and the bubbles just evaporated out of my face, and I was just drinking seltzer, looking at her like, I'm so fucking. So we get wine, and I just like chug a glass of wine to cool myself out, and she's looking at me like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I was like, dude, I'm so fucking high. And
was she all right with it?
She was laughing. She was like, you fucking idiot. And then like, so we had a good dinner. We were laughing. Then, like, of course, the weirdest person in the world came and sat next to us, and then she was like, look, and I couldn't stop looking. It was bizarre, dude. It was fucking crazy. But so you bring me to my whole point. So we went out afterwards, and I got struck with the idea where,
oh, God.
No
matter what idea you got fucking struck with at this point, it's going to be fucking retarded.
Dude, a club for white guys, or anyone really, who wants to practice Asian impersonations, but seriously, like no bullshit. If you laugh, you're out. So you have like a whole thing where it's like, oh, welcome, and if anyone laughs, it's like immediately you get escorted out, and you see who can last the longest, dude. Imagine renting out like a Radisson Inn, and you're just like a conference room with dudes like, oh, welcome. And if you laugh, dude, you get pulled out.
So yeah, like at it's like the World Series of Poker. It's just tables, and you get like a meal, and it's like, oh, I'm very good. Everyone doing it loud.
Yeah. And if you do, like you'd have like speakers, and you have to like take turns addressing stuff. And if you laugh, you're out, dude. You gotta leave. Last man standing.
That's incredibly racist, but that's a good.
Well, but that's my thing. It's like it's a serious practice. That's why if you laugh, you're kicked out. This is guys who just want
to see who can.
No, this is guys who want to work on their accent.
I understand, but
it's like if you wanted to like say there was like an acting gig that popped up. Like some people work on Irish accents,
like The Great Wall or The Last Samurai, where you need to be a white Asian dude.
Because in my head I was like, well, I mean, if I was like studying Mandarin, I'd have to do the accent. So what the fuck? I switched language, and all of a sudden it's bad. It's like, come on.
Yeah, well. You understand the difference.
I do. That's why you'd have to have utmost sincerity. That's why laughing's punishable by your execution.
You'd have to. You know what would help with the laughter is if you had a few Asian guys like stand guard.
They would be the security guys kicking. They'd be the guys kicking you.
So like you'd have to make eye contact with them when you laugh.
They'd be the ones kicking you out.
Yeah. Like, They'd fucking have bamboo sticks, fucking whipping people.
That'd be so funny.
There used to be a gong for when people get eliminated.
They laugh at. Yeah, man, that would be so fun.
We should do that at the Radisson.
We
should rent out the conference room.
There's like 6 dudes in there. Everyone laughs immediately and leaves.
How many people? If we had 7 to 8 listeners show up to that, how many dong hoods do you think would be on?
7, dude.
You think everyone's going all in on this?
Oh, I mean, I hope. I'm trying to bring back foreskin, dude. We got wronged. Dude, imagine why we still keep that going on. It's aesthetics.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice aesthetic.
Because girls think it looks good.
Perfect.
Imagine if I was like, dude, ew, labia are gross. Off with them.
I'd be all right with that.
You would?
Be sick, dude.
No way. I'm going to restore.
You're going to restore the skin?
I'm going to restore my skin.
I don't think that a lot of people are going to be with you on this.
It's fine. I don't care. Even get some sensitivity. True. Or just to protect your bird's like fucking construction worker hands, dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
at
it is.
All.
Dude, compared to what it should be.
Very sensitive.
You think it is, dude.
It's the most sensitive part of my body.
Exactly.
It's fine.
It should be way more sensitive.
Everything that happens to it usually feels pretty good.
Imagine if it felt okay. Knowing that, imagine what it should be naturally.
Yeah, but in order for it to get there, I have to wear a fucking tube sock on my dick all day, and I'm not doing it.
That's all you got to do.
No,
that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
it.
He gave me 3, and he said both. He's like, "Look, I'm gonna fucking sue you guys if you both don't wear them."
Oh my god.
How was your weekend?
It was good. Got a little fucking hammered on Thursday. Showed my ass a little.
Did you?
Yeah.
Showed the old ass.
Then Friday and Saturday, I kept it sober. Did the Harrisburg Comedy Zone with the Rich Voss.
Shit.
It was great.
That was awesome.
It was really great. It was sold out shows.
All of them were sold out?
All packed white trash.
Damn.
Wall to wall fucking.
He just goes up there and crushes.
Yeah. I mean, he goes up there and just sits there.
Yeah.
He sits on a stool and is just like, you guys are fucking idiots.
Oh my
and they're like,
God,
they
That's
go nuts.
so funny.
Yeah. It's really fun to watch. He was fucking, oh my God. He gets away with being so fucking racist up there.
Yeah, I mean, he's old enough,
It's
too.
so funny.
He can get away with it pretty much anywhere.
He's good at it. Like,
Yeah.
he was the first white guy to do Def Jam. He's like,
He's a Jew.
he's good at it.
He's Jewish, too.
Yeah.
You can get away with it. That
He
gives you...
throws that in. He's like, listen, I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
He's I
gives
don't want to say his material, but he's like, he's talking to black people in the audience, and he's like, listen, I'm Jewish. We're just as persecuted. He's like, we should team up. He's like, imagine with your speed and strength and our brains and money, we can take over the world.
Yeah, he's also old enough to where it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like you're not like, holy shit.
Well, he's good at playing. He knows where to stop.
Yeah, he's a fucking pro.
But
I mean, he was one time, like, I remember watching him, and, well, it's funny how much is perceived as racist now, because, like, he was at Helium, and there was this black dude, and he was like, relax, dude, the show's only 10 more minutes, you can still catch your bus, and people were like, oh, but it's like, but he's from New York, so it's like, yeah, people just catch buses, but
no,
was he
that
like,
was clearly,
he was just being racist
Yes.
and be like, you catch your
Yes.
bus. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Him, and I've seen DePaulo do it too.
I've
But
heard
Nick DePaulo just,
I've heard of people who used
Crazy
to work
shit.
at Helium, and they were like, fucking hate his weekend. It's
What,
like
DePaulo?
Yeah, like it was just too much.
it's hilarious.
It's probably funny as shit.
I mean,
They were like,
he's so fucking funny.
they're like, his crowd's fucking crazy. They're like, it just,
Yeah.
like the one time they were like, I used to work there. Then I came back and I was like, is DePaulo here this weekend? Because they just like saw people milling around outside. They were like, yeah. And they're like, God fucking damn
oh
it,
my
dude.
God.
Yeah, I heard
that's-
DePaulo just lets it fly.
DePaulo's pretty
He's
nuts.
grandfathered in, dude.
He is. And also, he doesn't give a fuck. And that's all it takes. If
Yeah.
you're up there and you say something crazy like that, if
Yeah.
you just stay in the pocket and are like, yeah, what?
Yeah.
Then
and
you're
if
fine.
he's already he has all of his credits and shit already
Yeah.
too. So it's like, I saw him the one day on what the fuck was it? One of those like FX like best week ever type shows where he's like,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
that's a crazy thing. And
Yeah,
dude, it's
yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking funny.
Yeah,
It must be
that's
nice.
tough.
They're like, hey, we'll give you fucking $800. Just sit in front
Every
of a
time
green
I'm
screen.
every time I'm with Voss, I always try to talk about Patrice.
What's he say?
He's like, don't. What are you gonna bring up my dead best friend? You fucking idiot! He just walks away. I'm like, oh shit. I've done it like 3 different times. I'm like, well, that time you were with Patrice on Tough Crowd. He's like, shut up, dummy.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Yeah, did that Friday and Saturday. Came back here. Thursday I did a spot at Helium with Pedro Salinas hosted,
Oh, how was it?
McKeever featured, and Mark Norman headlined. And I did a little guest spot in there. It was a fucking sick show.
That's a good fucking show.
McKeever hadn't done stand up. He's gonna kill me for this, but he hadn't done stand up in like over a year. Just goes on, does 20, 25.
That's a
murder.
Bliznick was there saying
Just
that.
murders.
Bliznick went there and he was telling me, he was like, dude,
He's the funniest.
He's
He's
like-
so fucking good. It's
yeah,
unbelievable.
That's what Bliznick dude told me. I got the same report from the Blizz man. He was like, he just walked up there, but I think he stayed and watched a bunch of his shit this weekend.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, it was
I
just,
saw this Thursday and Sunday.
he's like, it was just too funny, man.
Yeah,
He's
it
like,
is.
He was saying he was kind of burying Norman a little bit. He was like, he was funnier.
It's very different.
Yeah,
Because Norman's very jokey.
yeah,
Like, it's just joke, which actually, I mean, it's one of those things where I don't like that style
Yeah.
of like people going on and essentially reading tweets.
yeah.
But Norman's so fucking good at it, and he does it dude. It's,
He's like a machine,
It's an
dude.
hour of just straight fucking
Yeah.
jokes. It's really fucking impressive.
He's like a machine. And then I've seen him before where like he deviated slightly because like someone was getting kicked out and he was like, oh, whoa. And everyone's like, oh.
Yeah. When he does break and do like slight improv, it's yeah. He
is a machine.
It's pretty undeniable.
Yeah.
Even if like that's not the style I like. But he does do jokes that are at least like
they're edgy.
Yeah.
Some of the shit he gets away with saying, it's like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like because you said it in a jokey way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like I called him last time I called him, he was fucking funny.
Yeah. But we went to Raven and I talked a lot of shit.
You're talking some fucking
talking some comedy shit, bro. And then I woke up the next morning like, why the fuck would I do that? Who cares?
Yeah, but it just sucks among comedians to be like, there should be some sort of thing where it's just like, you know, you just can't hold shit against people.
Yeah. I don't want to go too far into it.
I hear you.
Because it'll undoubtedly come back to haunt me.
It's just lame, though. I don't know. It's just like, you gotta...
Yeah, I mean, it was all comics, and I was just up there trying to say fucked up things. I ended up outing Lemaire Lee over something.
Did you?
Yeah. I ended up like just talking shit. Then I was talking about heroin, and somebody in the front, this guy dead center in the front row was like, I do heroin. I was like, holy shit.
Really?
Talked to him about heroin for a while. It was nice.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was a good set.
How does he like heroin?
He's done. He hasn't done it in 3 months, he said.
Good for him.
But
that's a weird thing to toe the water of, or toe the pool of that. And like, yeah, I knew guys who were like, they would just do drugs basically, and they did like all drugs. And he's like, yeah, dude, I'd worked at a beer distributor with him, and he would just be like, yeah, I snorted something last night, dude. I don't know what it is. I just passed out for like a half an hour.
Oh my god,
dude, how are you not dead?
Yeah, that's.
I had 5 ciders on Friday, and I was all Saturday like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can't. I mean,
dying.
I didn't even get like. I mean, I got fucked up on Thursday, but it was just beer, and I can't do it. I can't do it.
Dude, it kills me.
I go to helium. I take shots and get blacked out. Start screaming that I'm great at comedy. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing.
Yeah, when I get drunk, I just start feeling myself leave my body, and I'm like, ooh.
I go full fucking like. It's funny. I've watched enough and listened to enough Patrice that I'm like, I'm fucking Patrice. I'm pretty much Patrice. I'll get fucking hammered and be like, you suck. Fuck you. Then I'll wake up and be like, what? Why would I ever think I was Patrice O'Neill? It's like, first off, he's good. Like he was famous.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a fucking middle act. I'm walking around like I'm the fucking best.
That's the best, dude. Getting drunk and just becoming Patrice O'Neill is awesome.
It's such a shitty way to fucking act. It's so embarrassing. And the thing is I only get fucked up at Helium. So like they must see me and be like, damn, dude, he's a mess.
That's true.
The only place I drink like once a week.
At Helium.
That's
so fucking
so
funny.
Like literally every week they see me come in like, fuck this, I should be up there headlining. I'm the fucking best. Who's featuring? Whoever it is. I'm like, they suck. Fuck this. Yeah, real stupid, arrogant attitude.
Well, the note's nice. And I've seen other people do this. Just claim alcoholism, and just be like, I'm sober now and I'm clean, and I was like such an asshole.
Well, I mean, I hope I'm not that much of an asshole.
No,
I think people understand where I'm coming from, but yes, I hear
you can always,
if things get too bad.
You got that feather in your cap,
yeah,
dude.
I got that.
Just be like, oh, I'm clean now, guys. I'm just trying to make my amends. That's a sick move.
Yeah, I could pull that off. If I get in trouble.
I've watched people
anything.
do it. Yeah, I've watched people do it.
I'll fucking hit that.
Sick move.
Hit the eject button. You just have to get drunk in your house. Not tell anyone.
It'd be sick training yourself to be an alcoholic, so it'd be like way more legitimate.
Yeah.
Just rolling in with like a bottle of Burnett's every day, doing like a bottle of vodka a day.
Ugh.
Do it for like 2 days and be like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, I was talking to Shuley about fucking, he likes Bukowski. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dude, don't go into the Bukowski realm.
Yeah.
Of like reading Bukowski and being like, this guy's awesome.
Yeah, I watched an interview with him and I was like, man, fuck this guy.
I would read his books and be like, that's sweet, dude. I should just be a fucking alcoholic bum. It's like, this is the worst life ever.
Yeah, it's horrible.
There's one of his stories, he's like, I woke up like I always do and I throw up and take a drunk, like a beer shit. He's like, it's the most alive I'll ever feel.
Yeah, I watched.
I do it. If I'm hungover, I'm like, this is the worst thing on earth. There's nothing alive. My mind is fully shot and my body's garbage.
No, it's horrible, dude. I mean, that was just a dude rationalizing alcoholism for 600 pages. I liked Ham on Rye. Him listening.
No, I love those books.
That was great. But I was like, this is awesome. I watched an interview with this guy and I'm like, it was just like weirdo. Him talking about how like he kicks his girlfriend and shit, and he's like, yeah, I fucking kick my girlfriend. I hate her. Like,
what the fuck? He was crazy about ladies.
Yeah, he's a wild fucking boy.
Yeah. So now that we're sponsored,
Shit, dude.
what are you gonna buy with all our sponsor money?
Nothing. All I'm getting is fucking dick shields.
You're just getting a better dick.
They're not giving us any money. They're just
Well,
giving
they
us.
will once our listeners start. Once the market gets flooded with
True that, dude.
dudes begging.
I mean,
for
I'm gonna
dick hoods.
give an honest fucking review, dude. I might just start product
What
reviewing.
materials are inside of it?
It's not spandex. It's lycra. It's something like super
But it's
super
just
soft. I mean, it's like
fabric.
satiny and stretchy. Yeah, it's like something. It's like the softest material. I mean, it's to like
Damn.
it's basically a material that's judging your boxers as like something rough to rub against all day.
Damn, give me one of those.
That's
I'm
what
just
I'm
gonna
saying,
jerk
bro.
off with it.
I mean, you can. ManhoodCanada.com doesn't
It'd be
care what you
sick
do
if
with
you
them,
tried to
dude.
give me one and I was like, doesn't fit, dude. It's too small.
That'd be awesome. I mean, think about this though. It's your flaccid bird. That's
I'd
you
be
know,
rock hard
that's a
wearing
fish
that
out
thing.
of water. That's tough to get into something, dude. You're trying to like
It is.
that's tough to fit in there.
What a bad sponsor.
That's a great sponsor, dude.
I know. I don't want to ruin it because right now the Manhood Canada
Dude, if he was,
CEO is listening.
that'd be so fucking funny. To think we have the man. If that's the man for us, dude, fucking the corporate dick protector
Remember
lobby.
that India factory we watched?
Yeah, they're
That's
probably
what
cranking
that's
out.
what they're making.
Dude, all that stuff comes from.
Imagine
definitely comes
working
from
in the
India.
dick factory.
The Dick Shield
The
factory,
fucking- you work for the Manhood Canada factory.
and you're printing out the leopard prints.
Ooh.
That's gotta be awesome.
What do you think they're hand sewn?
Nah, dude, they're coming. Maybe the quality at ManhoodCanada.com. That's my
Yeah.
that's my corporate shill inside of me. The unparalleled quality.
All right, let's take a break.
Yeah,
let's
definitely.
take a break.
I got to blow my nose. Episode 69, and we're back, dude.
We're right back.
We're right back into it.
We're right back.
Right back into the 69.
Had to watch a couple deaths on the internet in between there.
That truck was fucked up.
That truck was crazy. There was just a bunch of parked cars at a red light, and somebody just sped head on into them.
Jesus Christ. That's a mindset that I can honestly like feel like it's not that far off of being like the times you get so mad while you're driving, you're just like, dude, fuck it.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
it.
you don't speed into people.
I don't, but I can understand someone finally snapping and being like, fuck it, dude. I mean, that's pretty brutal. I'm more into like speeding off a
That
cliff
guy definitely
myself.
killed whoever was in that car.
Yeah, I'm more into like me just driving into like a tree or something.
Yeah, I've thought of that.
Yeah, I'm just so mad driving before that
Yeah.
I'm fucking pedal to the metal. I'm like, I don't care. Then like I come to a red light. I'm like, oh god, fuck.
I've thought of, you think of that on the way to, I used to think of that like on the way to school or something I didn't want to do. Just be like, man, I should just fly right into this fucking just bridge.
Yeah. You don't though.
You don't do it.
Dude, you know what actually is weird I was thinking about the other day? So I was out on Friday night. We went to a place called Concourse Dance Bar. Dude, this place it's the new spot. So this is my
Is
continued.
this why you were fucked up?
I'm so fucking stoned. I go into this place and it's a 90s themed dance bar. And their whole thing is that they want to take the pretentiousness out of clubs. So you go, it's $5, you walk in, and it's like a bowling alley dance floor where there's like these really cheesy graphics everywhere. And they're playing like Nelly. And dude, I had
Damn.
so much fucking fun there. But the weirdest part is there was a ball pit. And I was bugging the fuck out the whole time. Well, it's weird because, and I've felt this before.
Yeah, that is weird.
People, I guess millennials, which I found out I'm basically on like it starts at 86, which is me. But people from like 86 to like 94 have this weird attachment to their childhood. To where like, there's like dudes now, like 30-year-olds who watch the new Ninja Turtle movie and it's like, it's just weird.
Yeah.
And they said with the ball pit, they're like, oh, I saw people like playing in it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you
I wonder
doing?
if everyone has that. Do you
Yeah,
think
but
it's
dude, you think you
specific?
catch your dad at 30 in a ball pit?
No.
It's getting like exaggerated. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It's like, or like watching Ninja Turtles. Like if like the Mighty Mouse or whatever your dad, or like whatever cartoon your dad used to watch came
Yeah.
out when he was 30, he probably wouldn't even know.
Dude, I was thinking this. I like sit real gay when I'm watching. Like if I on the couch, I like sit weird.
What do you mean?
Like I'll put my legs up on shit. I'll fucking.
Okay,
You ever do that? Like you sit.
like put my leg up on my other leg. Yeah.
No, I mean like almost like curled up.
Oh, like when you're like
I sit. Every once in a while, I'll just find myself sitting real gay.
like Susan Sarandon from Stepmom.
Yeah, and then
just,
I'm
like,
just like
wrapped in a blanket.
Dude, if my dad sat like that, and like I walked in the living room and he was sitting there, I'd be like, "What the fuck? What the fuck are you?"
I know
doing?
you're talking. If your dad was like laying on a couch with like a blanket up to his chin, oh, dude, that'd be
It's
horrible.
crazy.
Oh my god.
Did you have any friends with gay ass dads?
No, you know what that dude? That reminded me. Remember the video we had the guy on here the one time. Fuck it, not on here, but we played the video of like that 420 Juggalo guy.
Yeah.
One of his videos was him introducing us to his dad, and the guy's dad was like wrapped up on a couch in a blanket. And it offended me to see like an older man laying snuggled up. I was like,
all
ew.
effeminate.
Yeah.
Dude.
That is weird.
Every once in a while, I'm sitting there just like, dude, I'm 30, and I'm sitting all
like all like snuggled. Yeah. Yeah, that's like, yeah, man. I guess if you're there with a girl, that's one thing. If you're like snugged up on a couch, even then it's like
I sit on the couch like an Arab at a hookah bar. Like I lean and shit. It's just so lazy looking.
Just laying like hoist your thing up. Ugh, yeah. I don't. I'll lay like that if I'm with a bae, but like even still anymore, I'll sit down, I'll plant the feet, and let the bae fucking rest her head in my lap.
Yeah.
But even then. Now I sit like a fucking prince too at my house, and it's just me. I have like a fuzzy blanket.
Yeah.
I'll wrap myself up in it. I'll watch Rick and Morty till my neck hurts, and I'll switch sides and go to the other side of my couch.
Doesn't it suck? Rick and Morty's gay now.
What?
Because everybody likes it. No, it's still. It's
oh,
still a
I see what you're
show,
saying. Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Pretentious Rick and Morty fans.
Yeah, I saw that getting made fun of on Reddit when people were like,
Yeah.
"It's actually a really smart show.
Yeah,
it's a smart show." It sucks because I'm like, "Damn, I've said that like 50 fucking times." I'm like, "It's really smart."
Dude, that and South Park, those are the two.
Yeah, I mean, they're the two best shows.
Dude, I don't think South Park gets touched by anything.
Rick and Morty's pretty funny sometimes, but no, it doesn't, dude. South Park, I mean, you could go through the fucking archives and it's just like, bro.
Everything they say is just spot on.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
fucking
on point. Dude, fucking Team America.
Yeah.
World Police, dude.
That was fucking sick. Apparently their play is really good too.
The Mormon.
Book of Mormon. I've heard it's like awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'd
I
like to.
It's like fucking like $100 a go.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Not going to be able to afford that one.
I've looked into it a couple times with best intentions and just got like so my cousin took a ancestry test. He's 0.2% Jewish. My dad's 0.1, so I'm at least 0.1%.
Everybody gets that.
What, 0.1% Jewish?
Yeah.
Really?
It's like I forget what it's called. It's a type of Jewish too.
Yeah, like
It's like geographical.
European, Western European Jewish or something.
Maybe.
You're saying everyone gets that? How?
I don't know. It's the same thing. Everybody gets like a little bit of African in them.
My dad didn't have any African in him.
Your dad's pure.
I mean, dude, I'm praying to get one of those back and be like sub-Saharan. That'd be so funny. Not everyone gets African on Ancestry.com.
You usually get something.
Something a little spicy.
Yeah, you get
that's what people are paying for, dude.
Yeah, of course.
They're trying to pay to get a little spicy, dude.
See if you can get oppressed.
Yeah,
That's South Park. It's South Park.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Oh my god. But yeah, that was weird for me. I was doing that. I was looking at that, and I'm like, there's something really disturbing about 30-year-olds and their childhoods. Just that's really weird.
Yeah.
And then I was telling you about this too. This is cracking me up. I was talking to Gerbies about this on the way home when I was driving them. I'm like just paying attention to my fucking daydreams lately, dude.
Oh god.
Dude, it is so weird to think about what you daydream about. Because everyone is kind of walking around like picturing themselves like saving fucking...
In a movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was telling you about it when I was doing my like volunteer thing about how I had to go work with like bad kids with like criminal records. And how like my like I was imagining, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go in there. I'll probably drop some wisdom on them. And I'm like, and then one of them might raise their hand. Maybe one of them kills me. I'm like, no, I survive. And I go back and I beat the shit out. Like, no, I forgive them. And no, I have a cane. I walk the corridors and they're like, oh my God, there he is. And then I come to a red light and I'm like, oh, okay. And I start driving. I'm like, what a fucking
Good
psycho,
Lord.
dude.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
I have, dude. I nonstop, and like if I listen to a song I like, it's like, and it's always ruined songs for me. I'll like listen to a song I like, and like this song's great, and then I'll just imagine myself playing it on stage to a bunch of people. I'm like, Jesus, you fucking psycho! Just enjoy the song.
Yeah,
like, and then I'm playing it. I'm like, yeah, but it's not your song, and that's like slowly. I'm like, oh Jesus, this is gross what I'm doing right now.
I don't think I have that.
Really?
Not really.
I don't know what it is. I'll fantasize all day about it's like that, and then like there's obviously the ones about fighting like 4 people at once, or like coming out and being like, "What'd you say to my girlfriend?"
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I have them, dude.
I'm trying to dig into the.
You have to pay attention because I tried to record my dreams, and that was just, dude, they're too fucking weird. I'm not getting any sort of cool insights out of them. Because I started reading about the collective unconscious, and they're like, if you record all your dreams, it doesn't make sense, but if you do it over a span of like 2 months, and then you can piece them together, and you'll see themes that constantly come up. Dude, mine are just so fucking weird.
The only theme that I've ever had pretty consistent is punching someone in the face and it's not hurting them.
Yeah, that sucks.
a pretty consistent
when you're trying to
dream.
fight in a dream and you can't. Well,
Yeah,
I couldn't. That didn't work for me. So I'm like, I started doing my my daydreams and trying to figure out, because if you can figure out what you daydream about all the time, that's kind of like you can figure out what you're all about. I'm a glory hound, dude. That's what I figured out.
Well, I think everyone is. In
Yeah.
their daydreams.
That's what I'm saying.
If you were sitting there daydreaming like, I wish I was a background
Some
singer.
people daydream about like sweet treats. Some people probably like, I can't wait to get home and eat.
Maybe that's what I daydream about. Just wings.
It's like, and then I'll put this on there. Because do you think girls daydream about like fucking walking the corridors with a cane and limping and like showing everyone how tough you
No.
are? That's what I'm saying. I could only imagine. Girls, I could tell you what they daydream about.
Instagram.
Actually. Yeah.
Daydream like, I wish my boyfriend was holding my hand and I'm walking in front of him and he's taking pictures and we're in like Venice or you know.
It's the red carpet. It's just like, you're like that's what I was telling someone the other day about how watching all these vampire shows that people were like, I just don't understand women. I'm like, watch the Vampire Diaries. That's what's going on in their head. That's like their projected thing of like some hot guy just being like, I've always loved you and I will protect you, as he's like dying and bleeding. I will love you forever.
Yeah. Jack and Titanic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just know you go. I'm going to die horribly. I love you so much. Go find a new husband.
Yeah.
That's
the
what they're,
Notebook or
that's,
whatever.
yeah, exactly.
Isn't that
Yeah.
the Notebook?
Notebook, same thing. It's like she left him for a guy and then a dude just built her a house, being like, hopefully she'll come back and I'll love her. He just got to love her and then she like went fucking demented, lost her mind. He was like, I'll read you a story every day.
Yeah, right, dude.
Well, apparently I've read before or heard or read, I can't remember if someone told me this, but guys will fantasize about a specific girl to where girls more so fantasize about like archetypal dudes, to where it's like they'll just they can just kind of fall in love with just like a idea of a dude or like multiple dudes.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, like John from up the street. It's like a rich, powerful businessman.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
That's pretty scary to think about.
I latch on to specific women. Just
Yeah, dude.
prey on them in my mind.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was in a subreddit about masterbation recently. Just
Yeah, I bet you were.
Talking my dog.
I know you were. You didn't have to tell me.
Well, this lady tried to cool girlfriend everyone because they were talking about like
Why are you dude?
what?
Why are you in subreddits about masturbating?
Well, it was something. It was like I get in the relationship advice ones. I like reading people's relationship quarrels, and this one was about something about jerking off. And the girl was like, "I wouldn't be mad to find out my boyfriend's jerking off," or it was like the boyfriend was trying to hide masturbation from his girlfriend. So some girl tried to cool girlfriend everyone, be like, I'd be cool with it. Why would he even care about like? I wouldn't care what he's jerking off to. And I'm like, yeah, but like, what do you think he like? What if it's like your friend's Facebook profile? She was like, what? I'm like, yeah, that's the level of depravity. Like, that's the surface of it. So don't try to like cool girlfriend me, because as soon as you were like,
cool girlfriending is
yeah,
is
like, I'd
atrocious.
totally be cool with that. It's like, dude,
I love beer and sports. No, you fucking don't. You definitely don't.
we're like totally open with each other. I'm like, no, you guys.
It's like,
aren't.
yeah, you're cool for a month.
Yeah.
And then you slip out of that fucking like, I love craft beer and whatever sport team you love.
Yeah, that goes
Then
quick,
it's
dude.
just-
Well, then they enter the girl fantasy, dude.
Not my girl. She
a
bought in.
she's a good girl,
She
dude.
bought into Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
She's a good girl.
It was funny because I remember my ex-girlfriend did not buy into Notre Dame.
Really?
Hated Notre Dame football. Or at least, just didn't give a fuck.
Wouldn't even fucking.
Didn't give a fuck, which is fine. I mean,
Yeah.
she stayed, But then I remember we were driving out to Notre Dame, and I was with my cousin. She wasn't in the car. My cousin Frankie, who's just absolute animal. And he's like, she's got to buy into the program, Shaner. He's like, she ain't in on the program. She's out. And his wife's asleep in the back of his truck. He's like, right, Nat? She's asleep. He's like, Nat, wake up. We would drive in the middle of the night. We would leave Thursday nights. It's the best, going out to Notre Dame like that. And my cousin Frankie, who's just... I've talked about him a few times on here. He's fucking insane.
So she didn't come. Your girlfriend.
My
your
girlfriend,
ex-girlfriend
no,
didn't
my
come.
ex-girlfriend did not. But it's
Bullshit.
just, well, this is like why we broke up. Like, she broke her leg, and then I skipped tending to her to go watch Michigan State Notre Dame at my cousin's house.
It's fair.
And then I went to Notre Dame, Michigan the next week.
The real deal.
I went out, yeah. So there was a good 2-week stretch where I put the Irish above her.
Yeah, dude, you should have been like laying in a pool of your own blood under her leg, like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love you forever.
It is crazy. Like, if I broke my leg and my girlfriend was like, I have plans to go do this.
Yeah,
I'd be like, yeah, of course.
yeah, I'm fucking bedridden.
I don't want you to be here.
You should have had like a stake in your heart and be like, I will pull out this stake and die, but just know that I love you. Yeah, it's bullshit, dude.
But yeah, my cousin Frank's just.
I've tried to attain equality with like girlfriends and like, but if I did this and it's like they just kind of look at you like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, but that definitely goes both ways.
What do you mean, or how?
Like I can do things that if she did, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
that's true. Yeah, if you, I actually watched this in action.
Think if your girlfriend had this podcast.
Oh, dude.
Talks about how
I'd shut
crazy
it down,
shit
dude.
she did.
I'd shut it the fuck down.
Be quiet.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. You're right. You're absolutely right. I watched a guy do that. I was out a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about he was with his wife, all of his old sexual escapades. Like, oh, there was this one girl, and then this girl, yeah, and I'm like watching, I'm just kind of like, all right, bro. And then like the girl mentioned some kind of game where like whatever that shit they did in high school, like wear each other's bracelets and you swap, and then two people have to have sex, or like the keys and you whoever's keys or something like that. And this guy, she's talking about like high school, and the guy was like, "Wait, what, babe? What was this? What is that?" Dude, it was
that's the perfect
fucking
example
funny.
also.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
Like also, if I'm at a show and a girl comes up and talks to me, and my girlfriend's there, and it's like if a hot chick comes up and is like, "You were so funny, oh my god,"
Yeah.
Like my girlfriend's. I don't know. She's not like jumping up and like get the fuck out of here. But if I went to shows with my girlfriend and she performed and got off stage and like dudes were like, "So that's awesome. Like, can I follow you on like Instagram?" I'd be like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, that's where I don't have that luxury, dude.
Yeah.
I remember I got like hugged one time and Brittany like broke a chick's hand off me. It was like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, that happened once.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, we went out. I forgot. Oh, we went out Saturday. She's like, we're going out for my friend's birthday, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, all right, whatever, I'll go. I was like, fuck it. I was trying to get out of it, but I was like, I'll just go. And turns out, dude, it was a girl I'd been on an online date with once.
Oh, my God.
So I roll up there, and I go, oh, no. And I'm just sitting there all quiet. I'm just looking at her, and I'm just kind of like, you going to spill the beans or what? And I'm looking, and like, we didn't say anything. So I'm like, dude, I'll just tell her when we leave. I'm like, this is so fucking uncomfortable. So we were like talking and interacting, and it was just one date. That was it. We never really talked. Just didn't work out. And I come up from the bathroom. Brittany's like, "You have something you want to tell me?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Dude," I was like, we did go on an online date once." And she's like, "Wait, what?" And I was just like, "What?" And she was like, "I just thought you just seemed like awkward. I didn't know." And I was just like, "Fuck." I was like, I was going to tell her anyway.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so weird. So then we went to get a picture, all three of us, and like, she said, "Come on, get a picture for my birthday." And like, she got in the middle, and Brittany like shuffled me all the way to on her side. I was just like, I'm just sitting there, just like, good God, dude.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I totally agree, but it was just like the weirdest. I'm sitting there and I was just like, "How, dude? Like, of all the people in the fucking world,
the gin
dude.
joints.
Yeah, how the fuck is this person I want on one date?" And then she's like, "Where did you bring her?" And I'm like, "Same place I brought you on a date." She's like, I'm like, "I just like that place." It's like, dude, here's my defense. It's like, I enjoy that place. I'll bring my mom there, dude. It's just a good place I like. Don't act like I'm fucking. It's like I am a systems man, so I mean,
Exactly. She knows your systems, man.
That's true.
She knows your systems, man. You treat your women as systems.
I thought about that, and I was like, I'd bring my mom there. So you probably brought every girl you went on a date with, and I was like, accurate. Yes, I brought every girl I went on an online date with to that exact spot.
Where's your spot?
It was Tria, right on 23rd and Walnut. That was like, it was my spot, dude. And I didn't realize it got to the point where I just figured it was more anonymous in the city. But if you go somewhere enough, the staff starts to recognize you, and they started kind of like, looking at me like, especially when that was where I brought the devil worshiper chick the one time. Okay. And that was the one time the staff was just kind of, I had to take like 2 months off. I was like, I can't go back.
What was the devil worshiper again?
That was a chick who worked with retarded kids and was trying to telling me, she said she was like, I wish I could give them LSD. Like, I think it would help them. And I was like, dude, you better not. You better fucking not. That was the one who told me about her sexual fantasy. She's like, would you want to, she's like, what's your sexual fantasy? And I'm like, knee to knee with other people at tables. I was like, I don't have any. I'm cool. She's like, you want to hear mine? I'm like, yeah, fine. She's like, I'm praising Satan. He's all around me in nature. And I'm sitting there like, holy fucking shit. And people are looking over at me. And I'm like, I don't know. She's like, I'm naked. I'm alone in the moonlight. And I start laughing. She's like, oh, never mind. I'm not telling you the rest. And I was like, that's fine. I'm out.
Right. You were like, no, keep going. I want to hear this.
No, I was literally like, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Wasn't it like what did she look like? Was she a big boned girl?
She was plentiful, yeah. She's a thick woman. She's a big lady. But she,
devil worshiper.
yeah, she's a
Trying
rather,
to give fucking LSD to retarded kids.
dude. Did I tell
hell
you?
of a date.
Did I tell you? So I guess I am a systems man because I'm genuinely curious about this, but I'd always ask girls like, what's like the weirdest shit you've seen so far? And you hear about like their bad dates, which is a sick way to like be like, I would never do that. But I would ask them that shit anyway. And this chick was like, I went on a date with a guy one time. And she's like, I do LSD every day. And I was just like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, I do LSD. I do like a little bit every day. But this guy said he wanted
to end up losing her fucking mind.
Dude, it's gone, bro. It's been
Yeah,
gone.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
no, that's true. But this lady was, she went on a date with this guy off the internet, went to his house, first date. And this guy had expressed he would like to try acid. So she's like, we just started tripping on acid. And then we tried to have sex. And I was like, she's like, I have to be honest.
Yeah.
And I was like, you have the smallest penis I've ever seen. And she tells me this, and I'm like, you said that to a guy while you're tripping on acid? And she was like, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm like, dude, you like, that guy is probably dead. Like, you killed a man.
Right now, he's got a manhood on.
Oh, he's definitely rocking a man.
That's probably the CEO. He's like, I was down there in America for an online date. He's like, oh, no.
Dude, and then she was like, then this fucking psycho, I was like, that's so fucked up. And I was like, what'd you do? And she was like, well, I was tired, so I just took a nap because I didn't want to drive. And I was like, what did he do? She's like, he just watched self-help videos on YouTube.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I got a great story
It's
from
horrible.
this weekend. I forgot about this. This is so fucking funny. So there were, I don't want to name them, but
Okay.
there's two brothers, both fat black dudes,
Yeah.
both like chubby, well not chubby, fat as shit, and they're like nerds, like kind of nerds, and the one brother just one day during a snowstorm was on Craigslist and solicited that this guy like 5 blocks away would suck his dick for $100.
What?
They said he just got up and walked out of the house in the snow, just like walked through the snow, got to a guy's house, was like, I don't have $100. And the guy was like, that's all right, I'll suck your dick anyway. Sucks his dick, and then he just comes back.
This is someone you know?
Yeah.
Just got a gay blowjob?
Just got a gay blowjob. And then
Okay.
people were like, dude, are you gay? He's like, I wouldn't put a label on it. It's like, you're definitely gay.
Wait. So on a snow day,
Snowy day. He walked out.
he just wanted to get his dick sucked by a dude,
Some dude.
and he just hit the guy with like,
I don't have any money.
I don't have any money.
And the guy was like, fuck it. Let's do it.
That's pretty much probably that's how I envisioned the male blowjob market. It's kind of like, yeah, I kind of wanted to suck your dick anyways. Like, perfect. I don't want to pay for it. That's crazy. Actually.
Oh, man. I wish I could name them and
I mean,
explain how funny it is.
that's hilarious,
If
dude.
you saw and knew this dude, it'd be so much funnier.
Is
Oh,
it
my
Keenan
God.
from Saturday Night Live?
No. It's like an autistic black dude. He just walked out and got his dick
You
sucked.
can't put labels on that, dude.
No, it's fucking sick.
That's so fucking funny.
I mean, just the thought of him sitting there quietly, like on his phone. No one knows what he's doing. He's just soliciting a gay blowjob from down the street.
Oh my
He
God.
gets up, walks outside,
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that.
and just
Trudging through the snow.
It's
It's a classic old man blowjob story, dude. He gets to brag to his grandkids.
When I was your age,
I had to
if I
walk
wanted some fag to suck my dick, I had to walk.
approximately 0.3 miles.
Oh my God. Just the idea of a dude in his house, just like
Yeah, the other end of that.
someone rings the doorbell, he puts down his curl bar or whatever he was doing.
It's like, no, that's fine, man. Just come on in. I'll suck your dick anyway.
It's like, yeah, you know what? Don't worry about it.
Snow day. Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
And all the while, there's so much shit like this going on, dude, that you have no idea about.
That's just,
I saw a lady the other day she was driving. Dude, it was so funny. I was at the gas station, and she was just fucking screaming at the guy behind the glass. And she was like, she wanted cash back. He's like, how much you want? She's like, give me $1. He's like, you want $1 cash back? She's like, give me $1. And he's like, okay. She gets $1. She goes, give me 3 more. He was like, fine. She goes, no, never mind. I just want my $1. So,
What?
dude, she was crazy.
where was this?
Gas station near my house.
Nice.
So she was, I think she was like fucking like autistic or something. But she pulled up to her car, or she walked up to her car, and I'm pumping my gas. She had the, you know how Bentleys have curtains?
Yeah.
She just put bed sheets and then put her window up so they held the bed sheets. So like her whole back seat was just blocked out. I'm like, dude, she's probably driving around turning tricks back there, dude.
What do you think she's got going on back there?
She's probably fucking picking that. She's probably snow day patrol, dude. I was like, either she's just driving around and like charging street hookers to like blow people in the safety of her car, or she's just pulling up like someone who comes up and details your car on site. She just pulls up, it's like, get in the back, blows you, and she's like, you're back inside.
That's a good prostitute.
That's a sick fucking business.
Like
in my head,
Ghostbusters.
this chick's a fucking savant, dude.
It's like a cop, dude. Just pulls right up.
She probably gets her dollar and puts it on a string and like lures people to her car.
Oh man, I think I shot my load comedically on that first part.
That was fucking awesome,
dude. The fucking manhood,
dude.
I just can't get that out of my head.
I mean, that's all that needs to happen, dude.
That's just a classic McCusker endeavor.
Dude, I couldn't believe the guy when he was like, "Well, let me."
I cannot believe that this is the type of shit you do.
He goes, "Send me a link to your podcast." I was like, "Oh boy, hopefully he likes it."
Yeah.
He's like, "Great, sounds great." I'm like, "Where the fuck am
Which
I, dude?"
episode did you listen
It's the
to?
very last one.
You listened to that one?
Send him the creation. I don't know how much he listened to.
Hopefully not the first half hour.
Whatever, dude.
You and me talking over each other about like, well, the thing about Black Panther is like, it's like, no, I get it. It's just like, there's something I don't like about it.
I know.
Dude, as soon as I listened to it, because the rest of the podcast last week was good. It
was great.
Like when we finally started talking to Gerben.
Yeah.
But the first half hour.
Yeah, but the fact that we had him on and didn't talk to him for half an hour is so funny.
Just rambled about Black Panther.
Yeah. Yeah, he was great on there.
That shit is definitely overrated.
Yeah, of course, man.
But
it's a fucking
we're right back in the wormhole.
It's a Marvel movie, dude. I mean, it goes back into the whole thing of like, why are 30-year-olds so freaked out about, all that shit? And then you add like the whole cultural identity shit. Now it's like
that's a gold mine.
Yeah,
Damn.
That's a double gold mine, dude.
Whoever was the guy who decided to make that, just sitting there, just like, you know how everybody loves comic book movies? It's like, yeah. It's like, you know how everybody also loves black oppression right now?
Yeah, I mean, he's going right
Perfect.
now. He's probably on Craigslist nonstop, dude, just getting his dick sucked.
Just walking through the snow.
That guy's doing it's so funny. You imagine that guy curling in his garage. And he's like,
the weights.
The bell rings again. He's like, oh my God. Spielberg.
That reminds me of you had that exact experience.
What?
When that black tranny tried to suck your dick.
Man, skated out of that one.
Yeah, right. You guys kissed.
No, we didn't. Swear to God.
You kissed.
No, I didn't. I got a light massage and then I left. I was like, all right, I'll take a fucking shoulder
it's
rub.
my favorite story.
Dude, it's so funny.
What are you doing?
Same thing your boy
Out
was
in the
doing,
wild.
dude. It was cold. I was lonely, dude.
No,
it was winter.
I'm talking about just overall, just the constant endeavors of just like
it is
something with your dick. You're out in the world,
dude,
trying to.
It really is. It's like I was thinking about this today. How like I just rotate phases to where like I'll get really into business for a while. So I'm like, all about making money. That's how I started my CBD online company. And after 2 weeks, I'm like, I'm gonna go back to writing, and I'm like reading books and stuff. And I just circulate. Then I go on like weird sexual things for like a week or so. Then I just circle around constantly.
That's good though.
It keeps it interesting. It's fun,
Yeah.
I think in my head it's just like a magic 8-ball that shakes while I sleep, and I wake up and it's like, oh, that's what I'm doing today.
No, that's awesome.
It's pretty cool. It gets frustrating when I'm like,
when
I was super. Yeah, exactly. I'm just fucking chasing my tail all day long. Well, yeah, I figured that out. I'm like, I was real into business for a while, and last night I was like, I'm just gonna start like reading books again and just get real into books and writing. And then like I woke up this morning and I was like, fuck, this is what I was doing last month. I was like, I'm gonna never ending. Like I did the same thing with college and business. I was a psychology major. Then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to business. And then I was just in business for a while. And I'm like, this sucks. I want to do art. And then I do art. I'm like, this sucks. I want to do business.
Yeah, dude. You just every week you come down here with a different fucking theory, and
dude, it's funny
because it's just a new fucking dick theory.
I mean, I can't wait till I try this thing on. I don't know where.
I'm really excited.
I don't know where I found this.
I'm so
thing.
excited for you to send me a picture with that thing.
Oh,
dude, I gotta see a picture.
That's everyone wants to see, dude. The pic's definitely going on. I'll put up every time I change the color.
You gotta put your hand on your sack.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna pop my fucking manhood out of my zipper, dude. You're probably allowed to fucking pop it out if it's covered in a manhood.
That could be a good, sales pitch for manhood.
Popping
out.
out.
Do that thing for like people who are
flashers.
Showers. Yeah,
that's true.
Just be like, hey, cover it up.
But you can still pop it out. I mean, it gives you a good idea of what you're working with. The guy on the cover of the website is like, nice, bro.
Yeah.
But again, whether he got fluffed or not, I don't know.
You got to fluff before that.
The guy that called out that guy in the garage, dude. He was on his Bowflex. He's like, what do you want me to do?
Oh, my God. You're like, dude, every week is just You're like a fucking stray dog. I just let you out of the house at the end of this. I'll be like, all right, come back in a week. Tell me what happened. What the fuck did you do? Well, I made drugs and then I took them and I went to a party and it was crazy. So now I made a deal. Dude, you emailing and dealing with this guy who makes dick covers. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's the funniest thing is when I went to buy I had to buy 96% Everclear in order for like the fucking the tincture hash oil thing to be ready. So I had to go to Delaware, and I'd like woken up at fucking 5:30. I crushed the gym. I'm like eating breakfast. I'm like on my fucking A game, just like with my of like shit I have to do. And then I roll into fucking Total Wine, so I had to go all the way to Delaware. And I opened it at 9. I rolled in there like 9:30. And just like rolled up in there, and everyone's kind of like, if you go to the if you're early bird liquor store, people kind of look at you like,
yeah, especially in the gray sweatsuit.
So I'm rocking. I had the green one, so I'm like a matching green sweatsuit. I'm in my head though. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm killing it. Everyone's looking at me like, all right. And then I find the one guy, and I was like, hey, where do you guys keep your Everclear at? And the guy's just looking at me like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I'm like sitting there with my shirt tucked in, like,
oh my god,
sucked, dude.
Yo, how do you feel about? I've seen a lot of Jordan Peterson hate lately.
That's fine.
Have you noticed that?
About what, the Vice interview?
Just overall, everyone's shitting on him and like his fans.
They've been doing that for a while. But then if it's like, well, what's your beef with them? They're just like, well, it's obvious. It's just obvious what he's doing.
He's alt-right, dude. He's very sexist.
Dude, he takes people from the alt-right constantly, dude.
Sexist.
How many letters does he get a month? People like, thank you. I was teetotaling the idea of going extreme right wing, and you pull me from there.
Speaking of extreme right wing, somebody said I did a Sam Hyde joke last week.
Yeah, I wonder what that was.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Anything Sam Hyde's fucking...
It's chill. That's parallel thinking. But yeah, I mean, people can hate on Peterson, dude, and it's like, I'm always like, dude, what's your beef with him? What's your specific beef with it, and how much of his content have you watched? And they're like, I mean, I don't have a problem. That's a weird thing a lot of people dance around. They're like, I mean, I don't personally have a problem. It's like, just watch his shit. He's telling people to fucking be better.
Clean your bloody room.
Clean your room, dude. Shoulder your fucking burden. I know. I'm in that subreddit a lot too, the Jordan Peterson.
Well, the one thing, like O'Connor, for example, or whenever they have a problem with him, it's usually the religion stuff. And it's like, if you listen to what he's saying about it, I don't understand. Exactly, he's just saying these are archetypes, these storylines that we've always used, and there's a reason that's in the human consciousness.
Yeah, and he tells people that people who literally interpret the Bible as the Word of God, he says like, don't do that. It's bad. It's stupid to do.
He loves the J.K. Rowling analogy. He's like, that's all Harry Potter is.
Oh, dude,
it's the story of the Bible.
When you watch his thing and he breaks down like the Lion King and breaks down Pinocchio, it's just, dude, it's the fucking. I watched that in our old house, and it was like Pinocchio went off to go. All he had to do was go to school and do what he was supposed to do, and he goes off, and they're like, hey, you don't have to go to school. You can be in show business. And he goes off, and he's like, everyone's laughing at him. He's fucking up, and I'm just watching this, just like, oh God,
you're Pinocchio.
Oh God, I'm Pinocchio. And then he goes to the salt. He breaks the whole story down. Then he leaves there, and they're like, dude, show biz is rough. You got to go to Treasure Island. Then he goes there, and the whole point of Treasure Island is that they turn you into mules, into a beast of burden. So if you abandon your responsibility,
turn you into a beast of burden.
Yeah, and you go to the fucking salt mine, dude, and then he escapes there. Dude, when you watch him break it down, I would just lay in my room at 2 a.m. and be like, oh my God.
So you thought you were Pinocchio? You
fucking,
were like,
yeah.
You think he got a sheath for his nose?
Yeah,
dude. Manhood?
But that's when people fucking shit on him. I'm like, dude, I guarantee you've watched none of his stuff.
Yeah, I think it's just
trendy.
It's one of those things where it's almost like the same reason I just said Rick and Morty was gay.
True.
It's because his fans.
He does have like really annoying acolytes and they all try to talk like him too, which is annoying. They're like, I mean, it's absolutely reprehensible, and it's like, stop, dude. You heard him say that.
Bloody reprehensible.
Yeah, everyone tries to talk like him, and it's like that's a weird thing that's popping up now, where it's like people are trying to become intellectuals now, where before like it wasn't cool to be like an intellectual. Now with like Sam Harris and Ben Shapiro,
that.
A lot
with
of people.
O'Connor and
well, I actually feel
Gerben.
like
O'Connor and Gerben. O'Connor and Gerben both have the Sam Harris.
Yeah, I'm all
way
Peterson.
Of speaking,
dude.
or
I'm all Peterson.
David Deutsch or whatever.
Younger.
Gerben
all
loves
these
David
guys
Deutsch,
that you
guys all
dude.
fucking love, and it's just like,
yeah, it's weird. When I watch other people do it, I'm like, ugh, that's kind of. I don't like to do that.
Yeah.
I see it more in the Peterson subreddit. And people are like, well, if you go through the archetypal bubble, it's just like, dude, you're not Peterson, dude.
Yeah.
Don't try to be him.
It's funny to see somebody or listen to somebody that you think is good and smart and just imitate.
Well, it's funny too when I try to
watch
do it.
like Kenny Powers, and for a week I'm like, yeah, motherfucker.
Well, I'll try to do like I'll listen to Peterson and be like, all right, I get this, and I'll be like, when I was talking about anima possession, I'm like, it's an anima, it's like a bitch. I can't fucking explain anything. He says.
I can tell when you're channeling
an Peterson.
audiobook or Peterson. Or, you're like, well, that's the thing about women. They just watch a vampire movie. That's all bitches want.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to get it from the brain out of the mouth, dude.
I mean, imagine listening to a Patrice podcast and then regurgitating Patrice O'Neill. Like, you're gay, so what? That ain't a platform. Like, it's just crazy dumb shit.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Because he would pontificate constantly.
On stage?
Patrice, yeah. On stage, interviews, everything.
Yeah, his interviews are funny.
He's always got like this, he knows more than everyone in the room. Profound fucking. Yeah. But if you listen, he never gets anywhere. A lot of the time.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of the time, you could, like, he does this Unmasked with Ron Bennington, which is fucking.
Yeah,
sick.
I listened to that. It was good.
But I just listened to it again today.
Yeah.
But he there's several times where people ask him a question, and he just answers with just a random 3-minute fucking speech about nothing.
That's the way to do it.
But yeah, I was feeling bad because never mind. I don't want to get into stand up. Every time I talk about stand up on this, I end up just being like, oh my God, I'm so gay.
Why?
Well, why?
Yeah.
Well, first off, because I'm nothing.
So what?
So then if I talk like
it's
I'm
not
something.
Nothing. You got it's all relative.
And it's just, I'm in a spot where it's just frustrating. And that's what it's always going to be. Stand up's literally always going to be like, I should have that.
Yeah, I
should have that.
It's like a never-ending video game, dude. It's like even if you get something, then you see like you're like, what the fuck, man? You know?
Like I'll hear Soder and any of those guys talk like the same way I fucking talk.
Yeah.
About the fucking open mic.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're like one of those guys up in New York who are on like what's it called, Manic Monday or whatever. Manic is the one.
Frantic.
Manic Monday. It's just another man. Frantic. Yeah. So there's people who are on that. It's like that. You'd be like, dude, if I was on a weekly rotation up there, I'd be stoked.
Yeah. And then you're on a weekly rotation
like,
up
this
there.
This is bullshit.
And you're like, I need to be on the
I
next
need to sell out theaters. Yeah. But
you
just gotta chill.
So then I constantly fret about shit that hopefully in a year I'm gonna look back, or 2 years, and be like, what the fuck was I worried about?
Yeah,
why would I be complaining about that?
Dude, I'm telling you, man, a good thing to do. Go get a 9-to-5 for like 6 months and just feel it, dude.
No,
just
I felt it. I felt it.
Yeah, just feel it, dude. You might
need
months? 6. Dude, that's
no
my
chance.
My total. When I came to Philly, it was agreed with my ex-wife, like, all right, I'll get a steady job. I lasted 2 weeks in the telephone place. I was cold calling. I think it was 10 days before I did a no-call, no-show.
A guy came to my show on Saturday that I had worked with at this place called Your Remodeling Guys in York, PA. And it was like, we sell bathrooms, like remodel your bathrooms.
Yeah.
I made one sale in 3 months, and it was pure commission. I worked for 3 months for free.
That sucks.
It was the worst fucking place I've ever worked.
Yeah, were you going door to door?
Yeah. Like not door to door, they set up the appointments. But they trick these people into the appointments.
Dude, we used to have guys like that.
So it's like while you're at Home Depot, somebody will come up and be like, hey, how'd you feel about a free appraisal? We'll just come to your house, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, sure. So then you show up and you're like, hey, I'm here for the appraisal. And you're in their fucking house. Just you and like an older couple. And you're like, well, let's design a bathroom for you. And you fucking design it on your laptop.
Yeah.
Show it to them, and they're like, oh, that's nice. And then it's like, okay, that's $48,000. And they're like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, no, I know. Right when I'd show them the price, every time I'd just be like, yeah, it's pretty expensive. I'm going to leave.
I'll get out of here.
And also, I was like, nice, I worked today. I can leave early. Fuck it.
That's so fucking funny.
I had the mental part of working.
Like it wasn't like the producing.
I had no money.
Yeah.
But I was like, I work today. It's nice to leave early. Be like, nice, I can get out of here.
Yeah, there was guys that came to our high school to recruit high school kids to do that basically. And they had basically, I guess they must have just like looked to see who was older and then sent people to older people's houses and be like, or they'd be like, yeah, your house is in severe disrepair.
Oh my God.
It's in structural damage. They'd be like, your ceiling could collapse, and you feel like, oh my, and
Yeah,
they'd be like, we'll shore your thing up. They like paint their house and like put tile in.
It's so
like,
bad. And you would
$30,000.
have like models. I had like a model bathtub. I'd be like, here, look at this. This is the material we use. It's stained. I didn't listen to any meetings, so I'd go into people's houses and have no idea about the product.
Oh, it's so fucking
all.
funny.
I'd be like, what color do you want? I'm like color swabs and shit. And also these are people's houses that are dumb enough to sign up for someone to come to their house at Home Depot.
True.
So these are all fucking idiots.
Yeah,
I went into one guy's house that had birds. He had fucking birds flying around his house.
Oh my god! It's like if you go to Walmart
nuts.
and they're like, "Hey, do you want to switch your Xfinity plan to?"
I did that as soon as I got here, and I walked out. After
Yeah, I mean, imagine being
did
someone.
that.
Jesus Christ!
I
dude.
did that, and they were like, I was with this guy, and he was like, "Man, you're good. You got a good sales." Like he was like, "You're gonna be great."
He fucking left.
And I was like, "Cool." We were standing at Walmart, trying to switch people's cable,
Jesus.
and like literally, it took me 2 hours to just be like, "I gotta go.
He just left.
I can't do this."
No, dude.
And the guy was like, "Are you coming back after lunch?" I was like, "No." Like, there's no way I'm
Definitely
doing this.
not. Well, imagine being someone who sees you at Walmart and they're like, "I'm gonna hear this guy out." And like that's the people's houses.
Hey, do you have
going to.
Comcast or Xfinity? Xfinity or Fios?
Dude,
Quick question. People would be like, "No thanks." Keep
I
walking.
see
I'd be
those
like, I
dudes.
understand.
I fucking spin move, dude.
Oh.
I'm just like later, dude.
Yeah, they're like homeless.
Yeah, yeah.
If you acknowledge them, you're fucking trapped.
You're done,
You
dude.
just got to be like,
I always
don't even look at them.
Usually, if they talk to me, I ignore them. If they're being really persistent, I'm like, I don't have TV, bro.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of like, I don't know. The dudes who hit that realm and then crush it are probably like my favorite fucking people in the world.
That do well with that?
Yeah.
No, that's the
No,
worst
they're
people.
so bad, dude.
The guy I was with was like that. He was like
Yeah,
all about it.
I think that's like that's like the perfect level of dumbness to where like you're slightly less dumb than all the other dumb people, but you're
Yeah.
dumb enough to be like, this is a good deal I'm giving these people. I'm
Yeah,
switching,
yeah, yeah.
saving them, and you're not
Like,
even
I'm a hell of a
realizing.
salesman.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
good
I
salesman.
could sell fucking water to a whale, dude. Yeah, that's the best.
And it was like I sold cars before that,
yeah,
and it was like
that's a sick gig.
it's like $60,000-$70,000 a year,
That's awesome.
easy.
But
That's
it's like
not trying.
12 hours a day too, isn't it?
Sometimes,
That's pretty sick.
but I mean, if that's your job, who cares?
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, but
And you get to talk shit all day and fuck with people.
if I sold one car, I was done for the day. I would just walk around.
Yeah.
I would leave for like 3 hours.
That's it. Yeah,
I
what
mean, I
else?
was a bad employee. I'm definitely a horrible employee
60
at
grand.
just about whatever I do.
Yeah,
But
that's tough to take orders, dude.
it is
I can't take orders of people. Like I can't take orders at a job unless I really respect the person.
100%.
So if I would work for my dad or my uncles, and I'd be like, okay. But then like I work for some like dude 2 years older than me, and I'm like, dude, fuck you.
Or if it's just a totally meaningless job,
Yeah,
like switching people's cable.
yeah.
It's
that
like, dude,
sucks.
I can't care about this.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can care about with this.
No, that's true. Especially with sales. If you're selling something that you actually like, it's so much easier. But if you're like, I'm gonna switch your cable, it's gonna be cheaper for 3 months, then you're gonna get fucking crushed with fees. That's tough.
God, it sucks for whoever's listening to this right now because they definitely
Not
not everybody.
I mean,
but
that's
a lot of people have jobs that it's just like this is pointless.
Yeah, but it also depends too what like you got going on.
Yeah,
Like,
I
if you
mean,
have kids,
if you want to make money and have a family,
exactly. If you have kids, it's like, that I think that existential angst kind of goes away as soon as you're fucking.
yeah, it's
kids
like I'm making
shitting.
money for
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Now you have a reason though.
That helps. We don't have that reason, dude. You're just sitting there tapping the keys, and you're like,
That's what I did selling cars. Like
Yeah.
there were guys I worked with that had families, obviously, and
Yeah.
they crushed it. And they were like, "This is a
Yeah.
great job."
yeah,
But I was just making a ton of money doing nothing.
yeah, just eating fucking
just
lunch at the
sitting
strip
there.
club, dude.
Yeah, I was getting wings at the strip club. I was just sitting there like I should go to Spain.
That was a good move.
I would read a book every day. I would just sit there and read the entire day.
That's so fucking
It
fun.
was a sick job, but
Sounds pretty tight.
it resulted in me going to Spain and literally never having money since.
Yeah. Fuck.
Sick.
It's tough to get.
I've been
It's
poor for 5 years now.
it's nice to get old enough to look back, have like a good enough zoom on your life to realize like how badly you fucked up. I do it all the time.
Yeah,
where
that was
like
a fuck up.
I think about like how much money I spent on my wedding, and I'm like, man, that'd be nice to have that shit back again. That'd be nice not to got fucking arm wrestled into spending a bunch of money on like an expensive wedding.
Yeah.
You get old enough to be like, man, I could have avoided that with like maybe one uncomfortable conversation.
I remember because I got out of college and sold cars. So just like out of college, that was the first job I even applied to because my cousin worked there and hooked it up. I just went and sold cars and I was like, oh, it's so easy to make money. Who the fuck doesn't? I was like, yeah, I just got out of college and made 60,000 selling fucking Hondas. It was easy. So like when I left for Spain, I remember the teachers over there were like, what are you going to do when you go back? I was like, I don't know. I'll fucking find something. I get back, I'm hawking bathtubs, fucking selling nothing, crying. Just like,
That's so fucking funny. Well, you're probably a sick car salesman.
I was good at that. Yeah. To people that were not fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if I was like, I would always be like, look, this is the cheapest price.
Yeah.
I'll try to get. I don't care what you. I was like, I don't care what you spend. I don't want you to spend money.
Yeah.
I feel bad if you spend more than you have to.
Yeah.
And people would be like, he's a shyster. He's lying. I'd be like, all right, fucking leave.
Yeah, get the fuck out, dude.
I don't care. I got a book to read, dude.
That when I did the cold calling, I remember I was supposed to call and get all the information from like, I'd have to call an IT company and ask for like the IT lead or whatever the fuck it's called, the COO, and be like, and I would just get their secretary and be like, so I spoke with him, I think 6 months ago. You guys still using that Dell server? And they'd be like,
God.
I was taking wild guesses because you're supposed to piece together what they have and how old it is. So then when it goes, like a server lasts, maybe it's 7 years. So if they would say like it's 5 years old, you're like, you'd sell that information to another company. And I just got to the point where I'm like, dude, if you just tell me these 5 things, I'll take you out of this list forever. And no one will ever call you from here. And that started to work. And
fuck yeah.
They're like, dude, you're not allowed to do that. I was like, dude, I hate doing this. It sucks. Just tell me what I need to know. I'm supposed to get 7 questions, but 5 passes. And, and they were like, yeah, bro, you're not. I
started getting in trouble selling cars.
Take them out of the list, dude.
I got in trouble selling cars because I would go into the office and get the invoices that we paid for the car. I'd be like, this is what we paid for it. You can probably get pretty close to this.
Damn.
Yeah. They were like, why are you always in the office? I was like, I don't know, man.
That's a sick move.
Yeah. Like just showing them the actual invoice. Be like, here's exactly what we paid for it.
So you'd show them how much you're going to make?
Yeah.
Like, look, this is what we're going to make. That's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
There's no, and it's
that's how I felt. That's the only way I felt justified with it. Like to literally show everybody everything.
Yeah, because they play games.
Because I saw dudes that were just butt fucking customers.
Oh yeah, man.
And you make a ton of money, but
much.
But I couldn't justify that because again, I didn't have a family, so it's like, am I going to make an extra $400 on this deal and have some couple that I've kind of befriended at this point spend $5,000 extra so that I get like $40 more on my paycheck?
Yeah,
it's real fucked up.
Oh, okay, so they're not breaking off. They're not like showering the guaps on you. They're not being like, here's what we want. If you get extra, just like we'll split it.
No, it's like if you sell certain type of insurance,
get a little bonus,
get like $100, $200, but they're paying that like each payment.
It's like $12,000.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You're selling them fucking like mud flaps or mud guards and like accessories that are like $500.
Dude, that's the one thing. My ex-wife, when she went to buy cars, was like an absolute monster buying them. Like she would get people to the point where like she would get a salesman like that on the line of like, all right, yo, this is awesome, this and that. I have this and that. And then she would be like, all right. And as soon as they're ready to do it, she'd be like, this is what I want to pay. And I want free oil changes for the life of the car. And they'd be like, get out of here. Absolutely not. She'd be like, all right. And she'd have it down to the point where she's about to sign the paper. So this guy's like salivating. And she'd be like, all right. And she would just walk out. And she'd like wait. They'd call her back and she'd go back in. Dude, and it was insane. The shit.
Yeah, I would have let her walk. If she would have stood up and be like, all right. I don't care, lady.
It was and she would do all of this, and then eventually her credit union would like give her a check for like say like $35,000, and she would have them down to like 28 and be like, I have absolutely no more money on this. And then show them a check for like 35 and like, take it out of this. Dude, she's rude. And I would just have to sit there the whole time and be like, yeah, I mean that's pretty fair.
Probably high, just like whoa.
Yeah, I just gotta sit there like, oh my god.
Oh god.
Like, I'm just saying, just give her the oil changes. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, where are we at? We got to be close to an hour.
1:23.
Oh wow, I was way off this time.
Yeah, we flew. I was
close.
at 59 minutes. I was like,
wonder if he's
gonna say anything. Yeah, I was like, I'll
way
keep
off
quiet.
this time.
It's fun cast.
Can't wait. I got to go see Black Panther.
You haven't seen it yet, dude?
I still haven't seen it.
You've let the appropriate amount of time pass.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna. This is their time.
Yeah, you did it. That viral tweet is so funny. That lady being like, "Just let me know."
How about Trump today?
Dude,
What a fucking dickhead.
What? How he said like
He said
I
he
would have
would
went
go
in.
in.
No, what's funny? No, I was having. I'm talking to my mom about this yesterday, and thank God the country's not filming me because I was like, those guys are a disgrace. I would have ran right in there.
Yeah. I mean, the fact.
I'd like to think I would have. That's another one of my fantasies, dude.
I'll give you that one.
Recently, now I'm at the gym. Dude, now I'm at the gym, and there's these big concrete pillars.
100%.
And I'm like, so if someone comes in here and takes it out, I'm going to creep around the pillar, like of stopping a school shooter or even like terrorists and like grabbing a machine gun off someone and then just mowing down like a group of terrorists or school shooters, dude. Oh, man, that's been getting me hard
That's
during the week.
definitely a daydream I've had.
At 6 o'clock in the gym, bench press and be like, I'd hide behind that pillar and I'd light those motherfuckers up, dude.
Yes, constantly.
That's so fun.
Yeah, anytime I'm at, it was definitely when I was in school, when I was in college, I would think about it. Like, what the fuck would you do?
If someone came.
Yeah. And then,
of course, you would tackle
if
them.
I'm in like a public place where I think it could, like where it would be like, oh shit, you gotta charge them, dude. Pick up a desk, run right at him.
You gotta charge,
Give him a piece of my mind.
Dude, I would
So
love
you're
to.
not coming in here and treading on me and my friends.
Well, I'm like always hiding behind the pillar, and then like you let them go, and then as soon as the back's turned, bum rush, grab them, neck snap, excuse me.
Nice. See, you're more agile and stealth like. I gotta go. I'm just running right into a fucking AR-15. I'm
Take a couple.
like fucking like Nick Cage and Con Air, getting shot in the arm and just keep walking.
Well, there was that professor. I forget this guy's name. I think he was like a concentration camp survivor, and then he was a teacher after that. And then people came. I think it was during the Virginia Tech shooting, and he leaned against the door and told all the students to get out the window, and they just fucking lit him up. They have like a statue of him there. He was like 75 years old. He'd been in the concentration camp. He was like,
damn,
fuck it, dude, whatever, and stood in front of the door. And he's like, get out of here, and blocked the door, and they just shot through the door and killed him. What an idiot! People jumped out. He's a fucking hero, dude. Yeah, he's 75 with a bunch of
75-year-old man. With you could have put a fucking desk in front of the door and it would have slowed it down more than a fucking geezer.
That's true. Yeah, but he was a fucking concentration camp Jewish dude.
He's even weaker.
He was carrying pounds of fucking bags of salt and shit.
Weak.
He's a hero, dude.
Nah, that's a dumb hero.
Yeah, I mean, most heroes are fucking dumb.
That's a sick way to go.
If you take it from a survivor, I mean,
a 75-year-old man.
If you're 75 and the opportunity to die like that arises,
you gotta take it. That's the best way to
probably,
go.
Yeah, like you're saying, it was totally ineffectual. He probably just like opened the door and was like,
It's like, sweet. Yeah, the Virginia Tech one was pretty crazy. That was a crazy one.
That'd be funny.
I remember when that happened.
Imagine if he thought it was like a fire and he was just touching the door handle to see if it was warm. It was like,
he's a geezer, dude. Like, what's going on?
He stopped, dropped, and rolled against the door, and they were just like, that was one dude, right?
Yeah, that was one Chinaman.
Was it really?
Yeah, I think he was Korean.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Fuck, what was his name?
That's an interesting little factoid.
Choi?
That was dude was like real mad at like girls, right?
Yeah, he was like, you charlatans.
What?
He was making videos like criticizing people's lifestyles. What was the deal with the
fucking dude from Florida?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that motive
Apparently
yet.
people knew too. Like people had ample warning about like, yo, this dude is about to fucking
taking pictures
burst.
of guns and shit, and he's nuts.
Dude, I've seen.
What do you think of all those fucking crisis actors, dude?
I haven't watched any of it, dude.
They're not crisis actors. Don't watch anything.
Well, I mean, dude, it's definitely.
They're not crisis actors.
I was telling you, it's weird that Fox is kind of. They're stepping in the fucking water, dude, doing that thing. Tucker Carlson basically was like saying at CNN, gave some kid a script and had him on. And it was like, damn, boys. That's what you guys are.
Yeah, it's not good. None of it's good.
No, dude.
It's all very bad. And then we have fucking Trump at the helm.
Well, I'm also innately annoyed by like 17, 16-year-olds with opinions to where I've been watching them being kind of like, yeah, it's bad. But
yeah, when those kids are giving speeches.
Yeah. It's
like, enough is enough.
Yeah, I've been watching some of that.
Like, hey, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. You were probably in a different classroom. You weren't affected. Shut up.
Yeah, that's been my like.
That's such a piece of shit way to look at that.
It is, but I innately get annoyed with 16-year-olds.
No, I do too. I sent you a picture of that girl.
Oh, yeah.
There's a fucking bald-headed Hispanic chick
that
was in that high school. There's a picture over here. It says, Emma Gonzalez, high school senior. She's the president of the Gay Straight Alliance, mass shooting survivor, NRA, National Rifle Association of America, and Republicans' worst nightmare.
It's like,
yeah, pretty sure that's every single person's fucking worst nightmare.
Yeah,
is fucking Emma Gonzalez, president of the Gay Straight Alliance, survivor of a mass shooting.
Yeah, but
it's like because now she actually has something that's like The mass shooting survivor card is a tough one to be like,
I mean,
shut the fuck up.
That's a new one, really.
That's a tough one to shut down.
That's a new one. But I mean, at the end of the day, damn. Oh, dude, Shane brought back the collage.
I was at my parents' house yesterday, and I found an old collage of me playing football.
Dude,
Whew.
it's hanging on the wall right now.
Yeah, I had to hang that
You should
up.
do a
Let the boys.
You should set up like a velvet rope and let people come like a museum style and observe it.
I put
and
it
leave.
in front of my bedroom door.
Yeah, I'm saying you should put up a little like an exhibit.
Like that's what lurks down here. That's like my beware of dog. No, I took a picture. I sent it to McKeever. He was like, "Holy shit, dude, that was you."
Let him know.
Woo! Look at that, dude.
You got to get back
Think of
up
the fury
to. You got to
back
get
in
back
that.
up to 280, dude.
Think of the fury in there, just like you don't come.
You got to get back up to 280.
I'm gonna post this on the fucking Reddit, dude. Let the people see my fury.
Fucking, you better. That's a sick picture.
It's so funny. that game that was against. I remember that game. It was against a high school called Scotland in Pennsylvania. It's like an all black, like I think it started as like a veterans orphanage.
Really?
Yeah, but it's all these like black kids that like live on campus, and they sucked my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
But I just remember the kid I was going up against. I mean they were fucking bad. Like he was a little kid.
Yeah.
He was real little, and he was wearing I'll never forget this. He was wearing a Scream costume, the upper body underneath his jersey. What? So he had like the sleeve, like Grim Reaper sleeves hanging out.
Holy shit.
And he used to he would flap his arms before the play and be like, "I am a ghost."
That's fucking awesome.
And I would just destroy him.
Oh my god, we played this team, and it was weird because I feel like we played like BKD or SKD. Now that was like the all black team we played, and like dude, in 5th and 6th grade they were trash at basketball. We used to crush them. Those motherfuckers hit puberty, dude, and it was just like
it was Wakanda, dude. The next time you were in the gym,
yeah, dude, it was no fucking joke.
Jumping on top of cars.
Same thing happened with rugby. We played this team called Hyde from Washington D.C.
Yeah,
and they trashed them. After it was like their first year ever playing rugby as an all black team. They played for 3 more years. We played them our senior year. They butt fucked us, dude.
yeah.
It was pretty funny.
That's what happens. I mean, when you're little, boys and girls are equal athletically.
Yeah.
And then the white boys take off.
Yeah.
And then whites and blacks are equal for a little while. And then the black boys
8th
take
grade,
off.
dude. This guy was like running with. They were like telling us.
Grade is exactly right.
One guy wanted to play in the NFL, but he was like running with parachutes and shit. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, we used to play LaShawn McCoy in basketball and
Jesus
football, and
Christ,
it was like
dude.
he kind of sucked when we were younger. We beat them in the championship, and then like his sophomore year of high school, he rushed for like 400 yards. It was like, oh, he's pretty good.
Oh my god. We played this team one time. They were from, I think we were St. Thomas, and then we played another St. Thomas from like South Philly or wherever they're from. And I mean, they were bad, but all I remember is like these like little Puerto Rican kids with mustaches just scratching my arms playing basketball. I have like a really vague memory of this kid constantly scratching me. That's like all I remember about it.
Oh my god!
I remember playing basketball and feeling really like good at basketball compared. Usually I was like kind of like I don't know what I'm doing out here. I remember being like, dude, I'm fucking sick at basketball.
Yeah, those were the days. We should go.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Yeah, I got nothing to plug.
No, I don't have anything either until March 7th, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm not on that. I'm not on that.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I forgot. We got to tell the listeners, dude. I mean, still go to the show to see McCusker rock his
It's gonna
shit.
be, I'm gonna be 12 minutes.
But
out
I'm
front,
not gonna
dude.
be. I'm not headlining that show now.
I told you that's my approach to stand up now. Just don't do stand up and have people book me, and then just do it until they're like, "Hey, dude, you suck at this." And I'm like, "Fair enough."
I was removed from the show, and they heard my Black Panther takes.
Yeah, right, dude.
They eliminated me. They're like, "How dare you talk about that
They
piece
heard
of
you
art?"
talk. They heard you say you'd have rushed in the fucking school, dude. And they're like,
I
"Get
mean,
him out of here."
the fact that Trump said that is just.
It's crazy.
I mean, remember when Wahlberg said that about 9/11? Mm-hmm. He's like, "I would have fucking rushed the cockpit," and even then, it was like, "Dude, shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a. That's like when you get if you've ever been robbed at gunpoint and you tell your friend, they're like, "Dude, I would have fucking grabbed his arm." And it's like, no, you fucking wouldn't have, dude. But the fact of Trump rushing in there, it's like him even saying that is like, it's like almost makes me want to put it to the test.
Maybe it will.
Someone should like simulate Olympus has fallen and videotape him to see what he does. He's not fucking rushing, dude.
No, he's hiding.
He's gonna be like, "You fucking idiot,
Dude,
goons."
if he rushed, Trump Daddy would be king. If we tried to fake Olympus falling him and he ended up fucking beating the shit out of the Russian terrorists,
There's no way, dude.
he'd be the dictator.
That'd be the end.
I would support him.
He must be getting so much shit right now. What were you about to say?
When the story came out about that dude that didn't go in at the school shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's like, what a fucking coward.
Yeah.
But,
He has a gun, right?
But also, I think so.
Jesus, bro.
He had a gun. He was outside. Like, I'm not fucking going in there.
At that point, I couldn't live with the shame of it,
No,
dude. I would go die vainly.
Yeah, but you're not thinking about the shame of it at that moment.
That's true.
At that moment, you're hearing screams in an AR-15.
Bop, 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 bop. Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, oh, he was probably out like smoking a cigarette outside, just like, oh shit.
Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, there's got to be 40 seconds where you're like, nah, it's not. This isn't what's going on.
Yeah, right when it happened though, I was gonna tweet the picture of. I had a sick tweet lined up. I was just sitting at a bar and it was on the news, and I was like, I'm gonna tweet the picture of the guy from Saving Private Ryan that was afraid to go up the steps. Do you remember that guy?
Yeah.
I'd be like, here's a headshot of that security guard.
Oh my God.
I was like,
dude.
you know what? This guy's got enough going on. I was gonna post that.
Oh.
Here's his headshot.
Dude, I mean, imagine if the whole country was calling you a pussy. Like, you have people like my mom calling you a pussy, more or less.
You got the president coming on and being like, yeah, that was despicable.
Wasn't there like 3 of them that didn't go in?
Yeah, and then apparently there were like 3 other guys that were like, "We're not
Apparently,
going in
though,
there."
the chief told him to stand. Or no, excuse me. Someone said that may have been orders of like stand down.
I don't know, because the police went on and was like, we're going to investigate it because that's
course.
unacceptable.
Okay, never
So
mind.
it sounds like they were like,
That's where it starts getting weird. Where it's like, wait, why did those guys stay out of the building? And did
Yeah.
someone tell them to stay out of the building? And why did they ignore all the fucking
if
people?
I was
like, dude, if I go into school, if I was like anymore in school, if you like make a hit list, they pull you the fuck out of there. So
Sure.
if people start suspecting that like you're taking pictures with guns and shit, I don't know how that went unnoticed.
Yeah.
Addressed because the schools take that shit pretty
if you're
seriously.
taking pictures with guns and you're very pale,
Yeah, dude.
that's when it's
Terrifying.
time to get some authorities involved.
Yeah. I watched the system actually work once.
If you're like a hot dude that's like wearing a hunter's hat, and you got like a dog with you in a truck and you're
Totally
taking pictures
fine.
of guns, that's
Yeah,
sick.
totally fine.
But if you're super pale and like porcelain skinned,
Well, that's what they're going to have to start doing. I was actually, my mom didn't really like it, but I was telling her I was going to start selling targets of like kids like brushing their hair out of their face. Just like super nerd targets, dude.
oh my god, dude, for who?
Just for the new teachers, dude, the armed teachers.
Oh, you're saying those would be the school shooters?
Yeah,
I thought you were saying like
no,
you're gonna sell
no.
kid targets.
I'm saying like they're going to sell targets of like a goth, just kind of like cringing
they're
from
not
the
goths.
sun.
It's just autistic kids.
Yeah, I know.
It's all like lonely dudes that love Jordan Peterson.
It's really sad. No, it's not, dude.
They definitely do.
Peterson has probably stopped a couple of these things, dude.
You think?
Probably. I don't think so. I mean, these are like. I mean, he actually talks about the Columbine shooters.
About how he's like they're not even in the game, so they bloody well they flip the board.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
not even a piece of the game.
Yeah. People need him, dude.
If I was a liberal hack comic, I would probably make a joke about how even a white school shooter, the cops are still like, don't shoot him.
Yeah.
That's the easy
They would
layup.
do it. Yeah, they stay off the school shooting stuff pretty hard.
Nah, they hit school shooters.
Or they'll be like, yeah, I guess so. True.
If I wanted a sick liberal hot take, I'd be like,
Yeah.
of course the cops didn't shoot him. He was white.
Yeah, that's how easy
Here's
that
a
is.
video of Tamir Rice.
Yeah, that's how easy.
9,000 retweets.
Yeah, that's how easy that is. You're right.
Yeah.
But, hey, man.
Dude,
Put your dick shield on, dude, and lower your head.
being that cop, when those shots went off, it's just like, fuck.
I mean, you gotta fucking go.
Yeah,
in
of
there,
course
though.
you have to, but
I mean,
there's
I hear you.
There's still that part that's
I mean,
like,
I have my daydream, but yeah, if someone came in the Drexel gym and started
you have
firing
no
it up,
idea
bro,
what's going to happen.
fuck, man. There's no way. I've fully looked at it. I'm like, you're trapped in here.
I mean, unfortunately, this is exactly what Trump said.
What?
He was like, you never know until you're tested, but he was like, I would hope I would go in, even if I didn't have a weapon.
And he said, I don't know
He
a
was
lot.
like-
He goes, I know a lot of people would do
And
it
also
too.
in this room, I would hope everyone would do the same.
He's there with fucking like
So
generals
the
and
speech
shit.
was, all right, I'm backing off a little. That's exactly what everyone thinks.
Yeah.
But it's just funny to hear it from him, his fucking old rich bitch ass.
Yeah, as the president,
It's
it's
like,
like,
dude, you're not fighting anybody.
yeah. And it's like, what do I need to say right now? It's like, I would have went in. It's like,
Oh, my
more or
God.
less, it's like, dude, you got to
Don't
chill.
say that.
I know. I mean, that's suicide shit. That guy who didn't go in, the whole country's like, you're a fucking pussy, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. It's definitely suicide shit. Or he goes and shoots up another school.
Yeah.
and then commit suicide. That's the move.
Fuck.
Be like, I was in on it the whole time.
I doubt it, dude. I doubt it. But shit, it might lead him to it. Be like, or set someone up. He fucking Manchurian candidate someone to go in there and stop someone. He's like, I was here.
He's got to shoot either himself or somebody. Somebody's getting shot.
Himself, probably.
Probably.
I couldn't take that, dude. If the country fucking scoured me on that level with that amount of blood on the table, dude.
Kids, you didn't stop a fucking school shooting.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oy.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate coward move, dude. Sitting outside the doors.
I mean, you got one job, dude. 99% of being a cop is sitting on your fucking ass and not really doing shit.
Oh.
And it's like, dude, you gotta fucking go in there. That's the thin blue line, dude.
That's it. That's what it's all about.
Jesus Christ.
I love this. I love the cops and the service and the first responders.
I love first responders, dude.
First responders are gay as fuck.
That
dude.
guy was a fucking last responder, dude.
He was the last responder.
He's a non-responder.
It's like, oh, what happened? Oh, I missed it.
I was playing Worm on my phone. I didn't know. Shit.
All right.
All right, bro.
Dude.
Hour and 40.
One more thought about that guy. There was definitely, if he worked at that school every day, there's definitely hot chicks the high school chicks.
He could have saved
and
him.
he could have saved him. Think of those
Damn,
hot chicks
dude.
he saw every day that was like, man, what would I give?
I could say for sure I'd have went in there now.
Like some hot fucking Puerto Rican 17-year-old chick in there.
I would have taken my shirt off and just been like, I would have ran in there shirtless,
You would
dude.
put your tie over your head like
I would
Rambo,
have rainbowed. Yeah. Well, it's so fucked up, dude. This is what, like there's been a good amount of them.
Yeah.
So now it's like, I literally.
What, school shootings or just shootings in general?
Shootings, even school
Yeah,
shootings.
yeah.
There's been a Columbine. I remember being like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then it was like, huh? Again? And now it's like, I don't really read the news. And someone was like, oh, pray for Florida. And I looked, I'm like, school shooting. And literally it was like, all right, fuck. Not another one of these ones. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the guy, that's like the biggest talk about this now is the guy not going in.
Yeah, that's nuts. And this not hot, this chick and the students that are,
I mean, you got to go,
the
dude.
students that are making a difference right now. Matt.
Yeah. I'm all for it, man.
No, you're not. You
Well,
said you hated them.
there was one that apparently got blocked by CNN.
You think they're all fucking crisis actors.
I don't think they're crisis actors.
Do you think that fucking Emma Gonzalez, high school senior, president of the Gay Straight Alliance, mass shooter survivor?
That's a sick alliance, dude.
Gay Straight Alliance?
Yeah, dude. Oh, is she gay or straight, or is like, how does that work?
She's at least going for the look of gay.
True that. Or yeah, or like an arbiter. I wonder if you just kind of like, what is that job? What do they do? Walk around like, stop saying gay.
It's so funny to be critical of this chick.
Yeah.
Like if you and me lived in like Afghanistan when Malala was standing up against the Taliban, we'd be like, shut up, dude. You're just trying to look good. Shut up, you bitch.
ISIS isn't that bad.
If we lived in Afghanistan, we'd be Taliban. We'd be Taliban
Yeah.
now. Be like, this is what you do.
If I lived in Afghanistan, I can safely assume that I'd have joined ISIS.
Yeah.
They're all
You?
like, what are you guys about?
Yeah, you would.
You
would try
me
to
a
start an
machine gun?
offset. You
I
get
would.
beheaded.
I would. Mine would be too fucking free. I started
get
really
beheaded
freaky.
quick.
I started a really sexual subset of like fundamental Islam.
All right. Oh, my God.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're rambling. God bless all of our listeners.
Yo.
Go see Black Panther. It's powerful.
Go see Black Panther.
Don't school shoot.
Nope.
And
Manhood.com.
Manhood. Get some fucking hoods on
Cover your
dick.
fucking dick, dude.
Imagine how nice it's going to be to jerk off once you have an incredibly sensitive
They
penis.
do say like even masturbation feels better.
Oh, my God. Just, you know how nice it feels to jerk off now?
Oh my god. Dude.
Imagine when your penis is nice and soft and smooth.
Episode 69.
Episode 69, dude. Are you going to crumb tonight?
Probably not. I got the crumb 2 days ago.
I crumbed last night. I'm not going to crumb today.
Really?
No crumb.
I'll be holding it in probably till about Thursday.
Damn. Nice.
That's my pussy
Well.
forecast. Thursday.
I'll probably crumb tomorrow.
Nice.
I was driving. I was driving today. There's a creek around here named Crumb Creek.
Oh yeah.
I thought you. I laughed. I was driving. I just saw a small sign on the road. It said Crumb Creek. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" All right,
There you have it.
get the fucking manhood on your dick so you
Cover it up, man.
can crumb hard as shit.
Hell yeah.